Yo, 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 what's good? 1212, it's your boy. Alright, say no more. Out to all the man them. Big up yourself. Let me go into some music real quick. And for everyone, if you're just locking in, it's jokes and banter. We're gonna do some jokes and some banter. A couple of laughs, bust two things. Yeah. Cool.
One, and for the sake of the chasing, lost things never replacing. Looking back on my life and I'm in amazement. How the hell did I make it this far? Driving this car up in this bra, got the haters pissed off, and it be burning them. Champ on the mic, they just journeyman. Clamp on the bike like a mic on the night, and the fight in the I see Jimmy Cliff, I can see clearly now through the rain. I never give up and just ride through the pain. No swerving, I'ma just vibe in my lane, one direction. I took the prize like I'm Zane. Cash up in the attic, ripping. I could never settle for the way that I be living, so I started playing Twister to better my position. Stars in the eyes, if I shoot, they be missing. Chasing the dream, I've been working so hard all week, 24 hours, no sleep. Hello, Cool J, I'm in too deep. Chasing the dream, I've been working so hard all week, 24 hours, no sleep. Hello, Cool J, I'm in too deep.
That booting too got stained. Yeah, I said no. I can't. 17K, saying I got it, come take this chain. They chasing clout, chasing gal, chasing. I grew up in the main, name brand nigga, call me Armani. All these years, I ain't gonna lie, I still love party. 8 on the dash, A4 crash, caught one the next day. All this badness, when last you grabbed it? Me and 10 on a madness, H better beat that case or it's life. Still going for the strife, J got stopped with a knife. Recall and a new case, now it's 12 months that he's sitting in that place. Second strike, I'm pissed. He ain't never miss, or never bitch, the late snip, green line jumping. The dark needs work, always in mix up, tell man fix up. Then just blur, did it put in the dirt? Look in my eyes and tell me, come on, honestly. Bad my fuckeries now, bro, that's not my policy.
All right, what's going on, people? Don't worry if you've come over here to see anyone in particular. I'm sure they'll show up when they show up, but we're just doing a little warm-up right now. So big up to everyone who tuned in. I'm just gonna play through some tunes, just vibes in right now, building a little vibes, waiting for the rest of the man to get it yourself. Message, if not, you soon will. And let's just keep it rolling. What we got next up here? Hold up.
Time is valuable, so you know we just do it big. Please, no dream killers, we're go-getters over here. Yeah, I ain't watching you, I'm making moves, it's my turn. I do this for my last name, not my first. Time is valuable, so you know we just do it big. Please, no dream killers, we're go-getters over here. Yeah, I ain't watching you, I'm making moves, it's my turn. Yeah, I do this for my last name, not my first.
Yeah. Don't watch face and no drip. Time don't waste, man's on bits. Early to rise, teeth got brushed. Shower got dressed, no scandal shit. Man got work, phantom whips. Working to purchase land and bricks. Grown up vibe, man got kids. Not for promoting randomness. Breaking codes, plan shit big. Look at the bros you're standing with. Know your role, standard script. Tricks and foes, mansion cribs. Reds and blues, bloods and crips. Wash your code, that's been rinsed. Wash your color, flag, click. Fiddies, hundreds, stacks, bricks. Wheels, hundreds, plastic lips. Jeans, joggers, Air Max kicks. Work done, time for relaxing tips. Weed, Henny, that can sit. Rain left you with a cranberry tip. Do it online, add me quick. Make a guy know, let me add this mix. Got no behavior, damn this prick. I'm a real guy, no acting slick. Came and I paid in cash with tips. Worked too hard to be acting broke in life. Laws of attraction stick. Money, ambition, they won't listen. Just want all the attractive shit. Look for the answers, that's not it. Life is a journey.
Time is valuable, so you know we just do it big. Please, no dream killers, we're go-getters over here. Yeah, I ain't watching you, I'm making moves, it's my turn. I do this for my last name, not my first. Time is valuable, so you know we just do it big. Please, no dream killers, we're go-getters over here. Yeah, I ain't watching you, I'm making moves, it's my turn. I do this for my last name, not my first. In the league of my own, this game's sick, Nick, more than it gross. Why them a full round chase, can't rule, but I just got more homes. Bad mind them like cop homes, looking like the Dow Jones. Drip, drip, drip from my head to my toes, dividends got me skirting black tight on the low. Like some of them Bruce Wayne, money make fast, Usain. Them a move like them I've sense, got me incense, give me space, but some incense. My clothes are my mind state, high end. Y'all came from the estate, now own real estate. I'm cool, B last week, 150k, sent over a hands free. No grab, no rap, no ball, and still a ball. Legacy moves, if it's not that, then it's not. Fin it all. On a tall blood clot, watch you, what happened? The honor, part of the cursive from this wordsmith, got me doing like a verb, shit. I got no time to chill in the curb. I don't rap, I stack. I'm reading every verse. Yeah, that's a fact. I got no time to chill in the curb. I don't rap, I stack. Reading every verse, and that's a fact. Time is valuable, so you know we just do it big. Please, no dream killers, we're go getters over here. Yeah, I ain't watching you, I'm making moves. It's my turn. I do this for my last name, not my first. Time is valuable, so you know we just do it big. Please, no dream killers, we're go getters over here. Yeah, I ain't watching you, I'm making moves. It's my turn.
Diabetes.
I do my last name, not my first. Time is.
Yo, what's good now?
Cheese.
How
How I do them?
Yeah.
How I do them? How I do them?
Bust
Them
couple
are
tracks
them.
and to get here, you get me?
Salute them. Pollute them. Win
Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. Big up DJ 10 Cities. Big up yourself, my brother. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for the channel, yeah? Because this is a new channel for everyone, yeah? So big up yourself
also,
if you
all
arrived.
them, just a little bit of publicity for my boy that wanted a little shout out. Yeah, any top growers out there, yeah, go in Google and type in www.drorganicslivinsoil.co.uk. You know, go get all your hydroponic gear and all that. 10-10, boom, boom, harvest, start to finish. You don't know, boom.
Yeah,
So what's
big up
good,
to the
Shipper,
Green
man?
Monster as well, man. No, I'm good, you know. I just thought, let me just big up everyone that's here. B Bungle. He was making me laugh earlier. Obviously yourself, Natty, 2 Dread, DJ 10 Cities, Green Monster, all the people that's here already, that's arrived. It's early.
Don't know.
You get me? So what's been good for your day, man? I just been here just on some flipping baby vibes. You know, I got a little man here, so we just been kind of relaxed and chilled out over this side of the river. You get me?
Easy.
Wow, what's been
What's
going
up,
on
man?
in your world?
I feel for you, man. What you can't be sucking on booby now, innit? You ain't got no booby for a while now, innit?
I'm good.
I
I'm
feel
good.
for you, man.
Don't worry, man. I'm good. I'm fine. Trust me.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's a good day, bruv. I went out, bruv. Yeah, we went out, had something to eat, innit?
Yeah.
Belly was full. And then I checked out a little restaurant down there that's like £40. And it's like an all-you-can-eat brunch thing, innit? So I was like, yeah, you know what, that. And you got alcohol as well. So you got like 90 minutes. Just nyam and drink as much as you can. Remember like Funhouse?
Yeah.
That's what you have to be with this brunch thing, bro. This bottomless brunch. You have to be like Funhouse and just nyam. You get me?
I hear you still. You're making me hungry now.
But yeah, man. And that little bit of sunshine there, bro. You see how it makes people get gassed?
Yeah. Yeah,
that one
people
little
get gassed
piece
when
of
they see sunshine.
Man. When people see sunshine, they get happy.
Trust me.
Trust me.
I see it all the time.
But I ain't rolling out in shorts, though.
Don't make me laugh. What you saying? You weren't brave enough for that one day yet.
Yeah, the ones that sure.
I'm not really
16.
a shorts man like that. Yeah,
It's
I'm
all
not really
16 out here, man's in shorts.
Nah, it's got to be above 20s before I even think about
not even
shorts.
not even body temperature, you know, bro.
Come on.
Not even room temperature reach, you know.
Don't make me laugh. Let me see if this thing works. Hold on.
DJ 10 City says, I've been
Yeah. Say nothing. Yeah, I had to add that one still.
man's been revising, you know. We've been revising, G.
Boy, just I don't know, man. Will you be been revising? Yeah, for real.
Nah,
Good question. I thought you was talking to me.
nah, man, go on the chat. Me, I've been revitalizing.
Okay. Who's this guy, Green Monster, man? He is leaving some weird comments. Green Monster, you got problems. We need to get you some help for that one. Serious, fam. Need some help for that one there. God, listen. Hey,
Man
I'm
said
not even
transgender
reading
brothers,
it
you know. Man said
Yeah.
transgender brothers, you know. Jeez.
Man said he's been revising his medication. You get me?
Yeah, go on, man.
Yeah. Sometimes
I
you
don't
gotta do
know.
that, man.
Yeah, the only time I have to revise my medication, yeah, is when like next guy's trying to give me a shy little 1.8 or something. You get me?
I hear you still. When I used to revise my medication, it would be more due to the fact that man was burning so much of one type of medication, it stopped having an effect, you know, like that.
Mm.
Real talk.
You have to switch it up, man.
Yeah,
Would you
no
go
doubt.
medication as a nurse? Oh, what, you want to be a nurse? Yeah, go on, bro. Night nurse.
Yeah, that's big. That's big.
Only you alone can quench this thirst.
You're a joke. Man said night nurse. Who else is a nurse? Reggie's a nurse, isn't it? Reggie's the nurse,
Yeah,
man.
Reginald, man. Oh, Reggie. Oh, you know Reggie's one of them church boys, bro. You know them church boys who would like grass on you. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like them church boys that will sit like in between two adults, like, and think they're a big adult with their picnic stripy like shirt and their flares and their shiny shoes and their brown buckle. You know them church brothers, man.
Don't
What
make
you
me
do, man?
laugh. Man said he got the brown buckle. But you're messed up.
Mhm.
You're messed up here.
Come on, you know them youths where their mum's still buying their clothes like at the age of like 13 still, bro.
Don't make me laugh. You saying that man that had to polish the big boat shoes every Sunday? I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them man there at one point still. When I was a lot younger still. I used to have to polish them big shoes for church and them thing there. Yeah. Put on your Sunday best and them thing there. Don't make me laugh. A man said he got 3,900 pages of work. Brother, when are you gonna get time to rest? You're gonna be doing that forever. You ain't never getting out of that one. Hey. 3,900
Green Monster,
pages.
man. Listen, no one can expose me, bro, unless they put my name up in the newspapers. You get me?
Don't make me laugh.
You like that one, innit?
Man said they have to put him in the press, the
They have to
newspaper.
put me in the press, bro. You get me?
Article, you know, like that. Article
Yeah,
done.
I've become article, bro. My mum.
Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna say I have to print article first before you can talk them
See
thing
that,
there.
bro? That's what man I suppose. When man article.
When I real time article done.
Article.
You remember them two there back in the day? Man say man, an article done. Only thing when me smoke are the ice, the maca.
Eyes.
You know what?
Don't know.
Oh, them things make me laugh.
But yeah, man, it was a good day today, man. It's a good day. Weren't really that busy still in London. Know what I mean? Not really that busy still, but It's nice for that piece of sunshine, man, that we get. You get me?
Yeah.
That's the real you know what, man? That's the real blessing, man. See, you see, like when you go other places, yeah, people are happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are happy, yeah, because they got sunshine, bro. Like, what's that guy who
I hear
sang
you.
that song? You know that? I guess, you know, I got sunshine.
Don't
Even on
make me
cloudy days,
laugh.
bro. We got sunshine on cloudy day, yeah. Gas.
I
Like
hear you
everybody
though.
today happy. No one vexed today, bro. Everybody happy, bro. You know what that is? Son, I lick them.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's always
all
nice
that.
when the sun I lick you.
Yeah, but you know when when it's cold, everyone squinch up. When people walking down the street, they don't walk normal, like relax in the summertime. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Shoulders back and proud. They walk squinch up and all. You know what I mean? Jill to all up. Like I'm like, Bridget, why? What you got no neck, man? It's cold, isn't it? So ease up on yourself because you know you know that saying, isn't it? If you stay like that, that's how you're gonna stay for a long time, Bridget. You get me? Looking all mad out here,
I hear you still.
man. Out here, real teenage mutant ninja turtle shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the cold myself still. When it's cold, I'm more likely to just stay in.
But you know what? Yeah, I don't mind the cold, yeah, because you can be inside. What I don't like about the heat is there's no breeze, bro. So it's just like it's like you're just sitting in an onion and a heat up on you.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. Who's that, Mr. Pelu? What's going on, man? I see you doing a countdown. Was that to see how long it took you to get on, yeah?
Mr. Paylu. Cheese.
Yeah, we can't hear you. I think you're on mute or you got bad reception. But big up though, brother. Big up, man. Big up everyone who's arriving early. You get me? Out here just flexing. Me and that he's just chatting away as you do. I'm sure there's more of us to come through. So what was this nature boy thing you was telling me about, man? Talk to me about the nature boy thing, man. What I'm for nature boy now?
So like I looked into this a little bit, yeah. And this yo, there's an echo, man.
You got echo.
Yeah, someone's got echo.
I'm not
Yeah,
hearing
I
the
think
echo
it's
myself.
it's you, Schiffer.
Is that better now?
1 2 1 2. Yeah, that's better now. Nah, it's back. Nah, it's there still.
Yeah, I'm on mute, so it must be your echo, cuz.
Straight.
It might have been Pidu, but it definitely weren't me.
Straight. Yo,
Yeah. How you doing?
What's going on, Mr. Pilu?
Chilling. Yeah. It because of when I walked outside the house, the Wi-Fi cut off. That's what happened. I got turned on whatever whatever that thing called
The
the
roaming.
5G whatever. Yeah, Rome. Yeah. Yeah. The data.
It's looking lit where you're at, though, man. Is it hot out there?
It's springtime now. It's still a little bit chilly, but the spring is starting. The spring is starting though. The spring is starting. The spring.
Yeah, man, it's looking lit out there. So, Mr. Pilu, obviously, being in America and that, I'm assuming you must have heard about the Nature Boy situation, or like, what do you know? Talk to us, man. What don't you know?
I haven't heard about Nature Boy in a minute. I remember when Nature Boy was big back in those days. Who's echoing? Big back in those days. And yes,
Paylu,
yeah,
can you hear
someone's
the
echoing
echo?
me.
It's you, Schiffer. Look, I'll mute up.
No, I was on mute. Trust me, it's you, Natty.
Hello. Is the echo's gone now? Actually, the echo's back. Okay, everybody, don't talk except me. So everybody's on mute except me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my joint's messed up then. I'm jacked up.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't me, man. Can you hear echo
Yeah.
now?
Nah. That
Yeah,
was
man. I
some
was waiting
model
for him
thing,
to
man.
drop the. Hold on, he's back. He's back.
Hello, is the echo's gone now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. My thing was giving trouble. I don't know why. Oh well.
Yeah, but Shift was muted up though. Shift was muted. So we need to see if
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still here.
Hello.
yeah, it's
Okay, no,
good.
yeah, it was mine. It was my. It was something was giving trouble. I don't know what. Like I came off and came on and I was gone.
Okay, say nothing. Yeah, so you was
Yeah.
talking about Nature Boy. What was you telling us now?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard about him since they were telling about because wasn't he supposed to be like a gay porn star or something like that, and then he took all those girls to Belize and started giving them AIDS or something like that. That's a minute ago. I haven't heard about him
Whoa.
since back then.
Hey, bro, the guy is just an absolute mess.
Yeah,
Like,
I haven't heard about him since like 2000 and not and like 19. Like I haven't heard about him for like years. I mean, because I remember when all that stuff broke down. Because like I knew a girl told me that she wanted to go over there. I actually met someone who told me she wanted to go over there. I actually met someone who told me once he wanted to go to Belize
Wow.
wherever he was and be a nature boy in his era. I like, bitch, you crazy, crazy ass dumb bitch.
yeah, but if you see how he started off, I mean, it's easy to fall into something like that because it's not wrong thing how he was first starting out, like living in nature, um, you know, living amongst nature, living, not how we're living, you know what I mean? Doing a different way of life. But you can say living peaceful, yeah. But
Pilu
that
look like he's living
dictatorship,
amongst nature right there, though, man.
yeah, but it's the dictatorship though. It's the weird like rules that you've got. Like in nature, the rules in nature is the rules of nature, really. And the rules in like places like his rule of man, in it. It's two different things. And the way how he's got these guys wrapped up over there, like it's mental, bro. Like they believe he's a god or a prophet.
Yeah,
Really?
because I mean, it's okay. Look, it's like pimping. It's no different than pimping, but he just pimping. He pimping in he doing hotel pimping or whatever. What you call it? He's like a pimp, but the way he do his pimping is different.
Mm.
So how is he doing this pimping? Talk to me, man. I'm confused.
Yeah, he pimping them, but then he's saying, "Oh, we're doing some natural, holistic, we're living in nature." It's like he's nature pimping. He nature pimping. He nature pimping. I mean, it
What?
happens. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, he nature pimping. He nature pimping because people
What?
pimp.
He
Okay,
pimping with no money, yeah?
okay. The pimp don't got money. The hoes give the pimp the money. Pimps never got their own money. The hoe give the pimp the money. That's the whole point of
Yeah,
pimping.
that's it. Yeah. Yeah, and all their accounts, because they've got separate accounts as well, yeah. So they know it as well. They can make money as well. Yeah, they're not. It can't be all giving the money to him, surely, because
No, it depends. It depends how strong your pimp hand. Because some pimps will say, "I want everything from a bitch." And he break the bitch for everything, and then he give the bitch what he want to give the bitch. It depend. It depend your level of pimping though. It depend. Every pimp got a little bit different operation. You know what I'm saying? But pimping is like that. Pimping is extremely exploitive because a lot of times all the hoes live in the same house. They be having a whole house, a whole house. They're all pimping. He pimp out the house. They walk the streets and come bring all the money back to the pimp. It depends. Like pimping is serious out here. It's really don't get me wrong. It's wrong. It's really wrong. It's exploitive, but it happens out there. Like 'cause I grew up in a neighborhood where we had a bunch of whorehouses. We had whorehouses in my neighborhood, the neighborhood I grew up in, and pimping was real. Cause it was one pimp. He had two hoes, and it was a little apartment. He had a little apartment, but he had two hoes in the
Now
bitch.
I've heard this
He was
before,
pimping.
man. Pimping ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy.
I shouldn't laugh. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
pay the
yeah.
money
That's
for the
real.
rent.
That's the same. Even the house on the floor. You know how he
Whoop
had in the
that
house with the
chick.
pimp house with that he had the hoes in the whole house. That happens. Like there's whole houses like that. That's how people really live. People really live like that. The pimp just live off the hose. That's what he do. He got sometimes some pimpers they got like a lot of hoes. Some pimpers it's some pimps who don't even have all the hoes living with each other. But it's some pimps right. They have hoes in different areas and all the hoes on automatic. Automatic means the hoe already know what to do. Like he got her so trained, she on automatic. She have everything ready, do all the finance for him, and just give him the money. Like it depends how strong your pimp game is, how hard your pimp hand is. But pimp is levels to pimping. Don't get me wrong, it's levels to pimping, but it's
Yeah.
real. Pimping is real.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, Pele?
Man
The way you
said
say
there's
how
levels to
hard
this
your pimp
pimping.
hand is, yeah.
I'm dead. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. So, Mr. Pilu, do you know
Allow
anyone
it.
who's pimped before? Do you know any pimps, like old school
I
pimps?
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know a pimp, man. Matter of fact, I actually went to college with a pimp. He taught me a whole pimp. I'm dead serious. I know. But I told you, I grew up with pimps. I grew up with some pimps. I know one pimp that was in the army. Then he went to Hawaii, started pimping in Hawaii. I know this other guy I went to school. He from St. Louis, but he was pimping. My neighborhood, we this guy named Smoke who was pimping them two hoes. I told you. Who else I know was pimping? It's a bunch of. I mean, I don't know that many pimps, but I know like a handful of pimps. I know a handful of pimps. I know.
check it,
As
yeah.
a matter of fact, I even met the other pimp. Okay, it's a big pimp in DC, right? His name is Pimp Juju. I met him the other week. I met him a couple months ago. Even Pimp Juju, yeah, it's a lot of pimps. I met Pimp Juju. You know, he's famous though. Pimp Juju's a famous pimp. He's even in documentaries about pimping and stuff. He's like a rich pimp and he got like a bunch of hoes and like he ride around limos and shit. Yeah, like rider like yeah. But yeah, so some pimps get rich. I mean, some pimps get sort of rich off the pimping. Like somebody, if you really got a whole stable, it's some like for example, like the best of the best, they might have like 30 whole hoes. They might have 30, like they might have sent teams. Like they might have one team, like one team with 10 over there, one team with 10 over there, one team they have teams. If
Are
you
there
really
any
pimping
pimps
hard.
are there any pimps that live quite close to you? Like, could you get us a pimp to come and talk to us? And
Nah,
like,
not neighbor I live in now. I mean, yeah, in the other side, but nah, I can't get a pimp right now. I mean, nah, I can't get a pimp right now for you. Like,
You know
nah,
what
I would have to find.
yeah, I want to see these pimps' hands, man. I want to see. I want-
I want to see if my pimp game's really strong. I want to see him at work. Yeah, see that motherfucker at work. See what he really does.
You
Oh,
know
no, that's
something,
funny.
yeah? Believe it or
Hey,
not, I've actually done a bit myself. Believe
I
it or
Really?
not. Not
I
not for
should.
like a not a long
Allow
time,
it should.
but basically, yeah. I have. I had a few of them. Like I think
No,
it was
your hand
3
must
of
be
them. I had
tough.
at the most. You know what? To be honest with you, I think it was the opposite. I remember once, yeah, one girl, she went up, she done her thing, then she come out the house and she goes, "Oh, the guy never paid me." And she looked at me as if to say, "I'm gonna jump up and do something." I said, "Really? He never paid you?" I said, "Oh, you know what? That's a shame." And I just went into kind of like the block, pretended like I did something, and then I just came back out. I weren't about to do shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
weren't
you's a
about to
weak
do a
pimp. You's a
single
fake ass
thing.
pimp. That you's a fake pimp.
Yeah,
You supposed to break that nigga. Say, hey, I want money at. You supposed to break that nigga. What the fuck? Oh, you a fake ass pimp then.
yeah,
You supposed to handle that shit.
yeah.
That's your one job. That's your one job as a pimp is to
I
handle
know
that
it.
shit. You ain't handle that shit.
I know. I didn't do shit. I just said, "Oh, you know what? Don't worry, we'll earn it back next time."
Oh my days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
my
playing with the pimping,
mentality
man. You
was,
You know
playing.
what you should have done, Sid,
yeah,
yeah? You should have.
I know what I should have done, but I
your
weren't about to
hand.
do that.
But listen, right? My
Yeah.
mum would have been a good pimp because her right hand was strong, bro. So boy, she would have been top done out here, boy.
Okay. She knew how to make people get in line. You know what it was? I'll be honest with you, it was a lovely business because at the time, like I was involved in other things which, it was easy to go jail. And I thought, rah, now I'm driving around with just women in the car. This is good to me.
Yeah.
This feels very good to me because I'm putting out adverts, and I'm just taking a cut for not really doing anything at all. So it was a lovely business, and I would obviously say to anyone that's in the streets and you're doing whatever you're doing, get up in this business. Yeah, if you're struggling out there,
Yeah,
put out a
yeah.
few adverts, and obviously like do your thing because there's money to be made. And I would have stayed in that business if it wasn't for the fact that I would have stayed there if it wasn't for the
Hey.
fact that this shit would not be allowed. This is not going to get tolerated by the person I'm with now. Otherwise, I would have kept doing it because it's a great place to be, and you're making money around the clock. and all you're doing is just driving around. You must be the most well-paid Uber driver in the world, because that's the way I look at
Yeah, that's
the
basically
whole
what it is. Basically,
situation.
you're right. That's basically what it is. You're
Yeah.
basically the driver. You're a driver, and you put
Allow
ads
it.
exactly. You put on Craigslist. You say, "Hey, I'm in this hotel thing." That's how you do it. Yep. Yeah, I know. Yep. That's exactly how you do it. Yep. That's basically what
Allow
you are.
it.
You're a driver. You're a driver, and
Yeah.
yeah, you drive them around. Hey, you get some stripper bitches. That's what you gotta find them. Get some good stripper bitches who are really sexy and pimp them.
Yeah.
That's what you need. Get some. You know.
Of course.
Well, I
Of
only
course.
know one man.
But
That's my wifey,
I
man. I can't
remember,
have her out on
I
the street,
remember
bro.
one time,
I
yeah,
can't have the wifey
like,
going out on the strip, bro. Nah, I'm
yeah,
past
I
that. But yeah,
remember,
but for the Donnies out there, yeah, that aren't patterned up, listen to Shug,
of
because
course.
boy, what's that? Two
You
for
know what it
one,
is.
2 for 1.
Yeah, exactly. 2 for 1. I remember. Imagine this, yeah. Imagine this. A pregnant girl came to me, yeah, and I was like, what the fuck, man? You're pregnant, sort of thing. I said, this ain't gonna work. She goes to me, no, 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 no. It has to work. Like my baby father, like he's just gone. He doesn't care about me. And I went to the doctor, and the doctor said like it's perfectly fine to have sex while you're pregnant. I said, are you serious? She said, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, blah, blah. So I'll be absolutely fine. And that's the one thing that I think I don't know how comfortable I feel about that. She basically was working while early stages pregnancy, and it always just fucked with my head a little bit. Like, why? But then I feel like, boy, if it weren't gonna be with me under my franchise, she was gonna do it anyway. So, but I don't know. It's
No,
just,
no, she was gonna do it anyway. And if you're a
yeah,
pimp, you can't. You're not supposed to care about that shit. 'Cause, okay, technically speaking, you can't have sex during pregnancy. Because I've had pregnant girlfriends, and we were fucking the whole time, all the way to the pregnancy, to the baby was about to be born.
yeah.
But yeah,
But you're the
no, no, get no,
father. That's the difference. Like, I think that's
yeah, yeah,
fine
yeah,
when you're
yeah,
the
yeah.
father. I've done it as well, but it's like she's letting random men go up in there, and I don't know. It was a little bit
Some
uncomfortable,
bitches
but
do
at the same
some
time,
bitches do that
yeah,
for free. Some bitches not even hoeing, and they let random men be fucking them when they're pregnant. You
I
know, some
know.
bitches are hoes. Some bitches are hoes out there. But yeah, so but if you're a pimp, you can't care about that. But to make a long story short, no matter how you slice it, pimping is evil. It's
Yeah,
evil. No matter how you slice it, it's evil. It's an evil thing to do.
it is.
That's more, you know.
But what about the whole thing about they're gonna sell it anyway? Doesn't that kind of just like free us from any evil doings? Because it's a bit
No,
like,
no, it's still evil because you're facilitating it. It's almost like you're facilitating it though. You're facilitating it because
Uh,
look, if they don't have, yeah, they're not
but the
gonna do it
customer's
anyway.
facilitating it.
No, but you're facilitating it
If
more
they're
because
opening the market,
no, but no, pimping adds a lot to the game. It
nah,
adds a
there's a
lot to
different.
yeah,
it.
Nah, being an Uber driver, yeah, you literally like they could just literally call you. You could just literally drop them off. They could be like, yeah, wait, I'll give you because matey boy might only last 5 minutes, and they just might just jump in and out. You never know, yeah. So,
yeah.
boy, but on the pimping level, like you've got to go in hard on that because, boy, that's your business.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. It's almost like this. It's like this. You add like first of all, pimping is psychological. You're psychologically prepping her to hoe herself up because you're basically empowering her to hoe. That's
Mm,
your whole job is to empower
yeah,
her to hoe. So you're a
you're the
facilitator. Yeah.
basically you're the guy who's picked somebody who's 30. So it's like, don't worry, they're not gonna hurt you. Yeah. So
Nah,
obviously, if
man.
you
These
no, but
women are
yeah, but
gonna
if
do
you
it.
think no, but if you think about it,
Yeah.
yeah, if they know that they've got someone backing them up, then really they're just thinking, right, yeah, I've got my brother looking after me, so this is just a quick thing. I could just go and, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah, but they're just using me. They just want a man there so another man don't violate. They're
yeah,
just
but there's
using
That's the
certain
me.
point
That's
punters.
all
though.
they're
Yeah,
You're
but
doing.
there's certain
facilitating. You're
punters.
facilitating the wholeness. You're facilitating the whole shit.
Yeah, but there's certain punters. Yeah,
I
but don't
guess.
forget. Yeah, but don't
Yeah, but
forget.
they're
Yeah,
using me. They just want.
don't forget. Yeah, you don't want these hoes jumping ship. Yeah, because there's next hoes that don't do certain things that other hoes do. So if you want to be in line so that you got that hoe that does the 100% thing on the strip, yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
have some kind of rules and some kind of obligations and make her know that she's like that her whole body is a business, bruv. Like
Yeah,
for
but the
us,
biggest
like
problem with the hoes was boyfriends. The biggest problem I found was like when they started to get boyfriends. Oh, I'm gonna go. Where you gonna go? Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see this guy. And I just knew that I ain't gonna see you for a little while because you're gonna like this guy. He's gonna, get you to think a certain ways, and I ain't gonna see you until it falls apart with this guy. that was the biggest hurdle kind of thing, to
I mean, and
try
I know.
not to get. Yeah,
No, I know. I totally get what you're saying, right? But that means you,
yeah,
because really, uh, the most hoes are gonna
okay,
have
well, he's
boyfriends. They're gonna
gone.
have regulars. They're gonna. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah, I
hear
can
me?
hear you now. You
Oh
disappeared for a
yeah,
while.
yeah.
Now you're back.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. What I was saying
yeah,
is that most hoes are going to have boyfriends. They're going to have a bunch of regular clientele, right? You want them to
yeah,
have those regulars, right? You want them to have them
yeah,
regulars. You want them to have them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your bread and butter. Their boy, you want them to have a bunch of boys. If you're really pimping, you want your hoes to have a bunch of regular boyfriends. That's the safest thing. They're the ones going to pay you on time. You're not going to worry about fucking them
yeah,
up because they got a psychological connection to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's like those are you want. You want them tricking off the highest paying clientele. You want them to say, hey, I need you to get this boyfriend. Like matter of fact, you yourself got to be out there in the clubs and finding marks. You know that okay, he might be a lame ass guy, but he got a good job. He got make some money. Oh, hey, bitch. Hey, need to go talk to that nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you gotta do it, right? You want them to have
yeah.
boyfriends. That's what you want. But yeah,
I fully agree with you in that sense. They want to have the manipulative guys, but I don't want them to have the kind of boyfriends which they genuinely love with their heart. I just want them to have the boyfriends that they know what the situation is. But some girls, they find like, the one. They think this guy is the one. We're gonna have a family. He's gonna, he's gonna forgive all the hoeing I've done, and it's all just gonna be fine. And then you'll get the guy who's kind of trying to say, come step away from it, I work, I'll look after you, you don't have to do this anymore. They're harmful. They're obviously, that's harmful to the business.
yeah, yeah.
The people
But
who start speaking like that.
nah, it's like this, right? Yeah, your hoe not supposed to love a nigga like your hoe ain't supposed to love you. You supposed to be your hoe's man. She's supposed to call you daddy. If she's not
Yeah.
calling you daddy, if you're not her man, that's different. See, I mean, because that bitch not in her head. A real pimp is in a bitch's head all the time. She working
Okay.
for her daddy. She do everything for her daddy. Like you gotta be in the bitch head. She's not supposed to love no other person but you. She's supposed to really love you. She's supposed to really think that you're her boyfriend. He's supposed to think that you're her boyfriend. Really, even though you're just really her pimp, he's supposed to think that she's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's psychological. Like you basically have to break a bitch's psychology. You got to break her head and be like,
Yeah, I
she
wish I
don't
would
love
have known
nobody.
this. I think that was the failure point, because I do fully get what you're saying, but I never really came in like this. I actually came in a way where, look, you do your thing, I do my thing, and we just split the money. I came in too professional. I should have came in more like, you're my girl, this and this, and I see it now, because then how can she get another man if you're my girl, but you know
Bro, I'd never call nothing like that my girl, bro. Nothing like that
yeah, it's
my
mad.
Who's echoing? Who's echoing? Somebody's echoing like crazy.
Imagine you guys run
I
to me
don't know.
after that. Imagine you guys
I
run
don't
to
know.
me after that. Jesus. Stop it, man.
It's a madness. It's a
Mad
complete.
thing.
But yeah, now I know till next time. If the
I want
opportunity
that.
comes up, then
Yeah. I don't want all
what's
that.
going on, bro?
Samaritan food.
Um, yeah, if the opportunity comes up again, then I will know how to handle it. Definitely.
No,
And
don't
you
pimp.
never know.
Hey, the lesson is pimping is evil. That's the lesson. It's evil.
Yeah. Well, yes and no, because I kind of feel like you're providing something. Look, let's take it to countries where it's actually legal. There's countries that believe in the legalization of this industry because they think it promotes a healthy lifestyle. And I don't know what to say to that. I kind of believe that there's some truth in it. I think every single person should have the right to a sex life, whether they be disabled or whatever the case might be. I think it's going to make them feel better. So in that sense, we need prostitutes, and obviously they fill an essential void in society
Yeah,
to a
but
certain
Chip,
extent.
we need
Yeah,
people to be able to own their own bodies and not be owned by somebody. You know what I mean? Like no, but like,
yes,
look, bro,
I hear you on
look,
that
yeah,
one.
look.
Yeah,
Put it this way, yeah. A girl that's got her OnlyFans, yeah, you don't have to look
yeah.
at it. You don't have to look at
No,
it.
I don't. I don't
Like, so
know.
you know it exists, but you don't have to look in it, innit?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it is what it is, isn't it? But if you're
Yeah.
if you're gonna try and own somebody, bruv, like control them and
Yeah.
make them do things that you wouldn't do, and yeah, that's a bit fucking loose, isn't it? Because like,
Yeah, I hear you, but
do I have some third eye witnesses in here now?
We just asked, where did the theory go? Because we move as 3 all the time, so we was just asking. I just said, give him the avocado.
You're not allowed to leave the room outside of 3. You know the laws of our house. Our house is we move in 3s. You don't move by yourself.
Oh boy.
You never move by yourself. Right or wrong?
Right.
All right, we move in what?
3.
All right, so why you move by yourself?
Because I told them.
Lying. And you looked at what to do it.
I told you guys.
Bro, everybody sees through that shit, bro.
Said, if it looks pretty, just it's good.
I never said take it up. I said,
Wait. Here's the point. The point is that you have a regular pattern. It goes like this. We live with you. We know what the fuck your pattern goes like this. We're around every day. If your pattern go like this, we gonna recognize it, nigga. Cause we around you every day. Your shit go like this, we gonna recognize it. Especially those that have heightened senses and are empathetic, and that we can feel when there's a shift of energy. Now, if you don't know what's going on with you, say that. Like, I don't know, but I do feel. But recognize your own feelings and be like, yo, you know what? I do recognize that I'm a little off right now. I recognize that.
I don't recognize it.
You don't? Because everybody else, no, because they're gonna think that I made everybody say that.
Right.
Everybody.
Yes,
but I fuck with everybody else that I felt it. When you get, I felt it the first time you pulled up. I was looking at you. I was like, I asked you, like, what's wrong? Are you all right? And you was like, I just asked you if you was all right. I was like, yo, you good? I felt the vibe right there, and I ignored. You said you was good. I ignored it. Now the second time you came up, I couldn't ignore it when you passed me the avocados with the goddamn Kremlin face. You were like.
It comes like,
oh my God.
Oh no, pay attention.
Bro, something off about you, bro. You just being off. That's what I'm just saying, something off.
I'll fix whatever the off.
You fix it. You can't fix it if you can't heal what's concealed. You're the healer, right? You're the world, you're the heal people. If you're the healer, then you should be able to heal yourself in this moment, or be able to recognize what's wrong in yourself in this moment. The reason why I'm able to heal other people or help other people is I can recognize what's wrong with them in the moment.
All right, so how do we feel about what was just said and what we just saw, man? Like the gremlin face, all of that, man. Talk to me, guys, man.
That's some serious pimping. He's pimping strong. I ain't gonna lie, he's pimping strong.
You real about that? You being for real? You really being for real?
No, I'm saying he's pimping strong. No. I told you pimping is evil first and foremost, right? I did say that. But if you want to talk about it, his pimping is strong.
Shifa, imagine make a man take off. Imagine him making man's take off his boots and then start rubbing up his foot. Imagine that.
What?
Yeah, bro. Not just he ain't just got like women. He's got like 6 fucking mad dudes that are like he's pimping them as well.
I'm dead. I ain't seen no dudes, but I'm sure we'll find something. We're gonna go through some more of these videos. I'm gonna let some more of this play though. Let's hear what else he got to say, because that was kind of different. It was different.
But here's the thing about helping people. You can tell them their issues, like I tell you yours, but you can't make them know how to do it. You can't make them do it. You can't make them do it. So guess what? Even though I did give you the remedy to your fucking issues, you won't practice the medicine to heal. So how the hell can I help anybody if they don't do what I'm asking them to do? So it makes me look like my shit don't work, but it ain't me, it's y'all. I already gave y'all all the knowledge. I gave y'all all the wisdom. I already gave you all the mathematics of the fucking universe. I've already given it to y'all. I'm just repeating myself at this point. And I don't owe y'all nothing. But if you're gonna be in my house, you're gonna be honest. And you're not gonna lie about something we can clearly feel something's wrong with you, bro.
Okay.
And now you're on the camera, you're gonna sit there and play like nothing's wrong with you. But it's like I hate fake, phony people. I just want everybody to be fucking real like me. I just want everybody to be fucking real. But the realer you get, the more fake people you attract, because opposites attract. The more real I get, the more fake people come to me. And I'm trying to teach y'all how to be real.
What do you want me to be real about?
Yourself and what you feel.
Okay.
Everything raw. I make sure everything remains raw. I make sure everything remains raw.
What?
I make sure everything
Hey, he's
remains
pimp hand
raw.
strong though. He's pimp
I
hand
make
strong.
sure everything remains.
Is a man
He's pimp
quoting
hand
Buster
strong
Rhymes
though.
lyrics? Talk to me. Was that Buster Rhymes lyrics or not? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm confused.
You
I'm
see, my
confused.
guy. He clearly said on a previous occasion. He said when it comes to the women, he goes essential, absolutely essential to control a woman. You have to control her whole body, which means anal sex. Which means if you're not penetrating, punishing that woman, making her, fully at your kneel to you, he said you can't control a woman. But the problem is, I believe this guy. I don't have any proof to what I'm saying, but I think he actually, I think he does it the same to the men as well. So I think the guys that go there are bisexual, and I think he controls everyone through this whole sex. Sex is how he maintains a hierarchy, because he's like the. And if you notice, a lot of these other like cultish kind of people, there's always sex somehow bound into the control factor. So
Yeah, man.
I don't know,
Because you're stripped
but
naked, innit?
he's
No, you
dominating
have
them.
yeah. Nah, see, look, well, I told you, I had a friend who was a pimp one time, right? And he was teaching me. He was teaching me his pimp craft, right? And he was telling me that
Yeah.
a pimp, you have to be a sex god to your hoes. You have to look at you as a sex god. And he was people, and also what he taught me,
Okay.
and also what he said. Also, what he said. No, I'm not saying it's true. I told you, this is evil.
Yeah.
This is all evil manipulation. I'm not saying everything is good. I'm just saying the evil manipulations that pimps use, right? And so, and then he also said that a pimp, and to be a pimp, you have to be a master hoe. You yourself have to be a pimp. Is always that's what he said. He said a pimp is a
Oh
hoe. That's
shit.
what he told me.
Yeah.
He told a pimp is a hoe.
Yeah.
He said if you're to be a pimp, you have to be a hoe because what you really are is just a master hoe.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
mastering
Yeah. Come on.
so he makes them feel like he's got them under the illusion that he looks after them, but really they look after him.
Exactly. Because he's their hoe. He's their hoe. In a way, you understand? He's actually their hoe. He's the hoe of his hoes.
Yeah.
And his hoes go out getting the money, and he's the hoe of his hoes.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I see that kind of setup. It's kind of like you need me, I need you, kind of. So, yeah. You know what it is though with like some of these situations. It's like, okay, cool. They're going out there getting you money, doing this, doing that. But I think the one thing that you touched on, which is obviously essential, is the fact that they have to a certain extent, they have to kind of, whether they know it or not, depend on you. But I don't understand why they would depend on it when they would make all the money themselves. So isn't it a bit of a mind trickery, or is it,
No,
Well, a
not
lot
no,
just
of
you
these
manipulation,
perfect.
sex
but it's
cults, a lot of these sex cults go back to the times where you can feel that you don't have one partner, but you have you have like it's just and they say it would be like a one like body emerging in it. So just say like an orgy. Yeah. So
Yeah, no, you're right. Hey, I'm good, Natty. That's perfectly correct. It is like an orgy. Your orgy of poetry is a whole orgy. Like you're basically in an orgy lifestyle with the pimp, and he's fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and he's facilitating. He's facilitating all that. It's yeah. I know you can say they keep the money, but it's psychological. It's almost like they need confirmation that their lifestyle is correct, and the pit needs confirmation that his lifestyle is correct. Is confirmation bias? Is the codependent confirmation
okay.
bias of a lifestyle of poetry?
Oh, so you built a community to kind of feel good about yourself, in a
That's what a
sense,
hoe. That's exactly what the pimp does
like
to
a
the hoe. He
family.
breaks the. Yeah, it is a family. That's why they call the pimp daddy. No, they literally call them families. They call it. As a matter of fact, a pimp is operation. A pimp calls the operation a house. That's what he calls the operation in the pimp world.
Yeah,
That's actually the terminology for it. Is a
yeah,
house.
it's a family. Yeah.
that's crazy, man. That's crazy. You know something though, yeah? Genuinely, I feel like the whole American sort of like style, I can't even call it that, but you know the style that like with all the flashy clothes and the whole all of I don't know if I would be too interested in that, but just running a whole operation with females that wanna like you wanna sell your pussy and I wanna make that money. I think I could get my head around that. I could definitely
No, but you
get my
need
head
to
around that.
you need the flash because the flash is part of vanity. It's a vanity thing. It's a vanity thing. It's almost
Uh-huh.
like so you need the flash. It's not because the pimp likes looking flashy like or necessarily likes looking flashy. That he knows the hoes want the illusion. They want the dream. They want a
Yeah,
flashy dream of this. Somehow this whole shit is all worth it because we're iced out and looking flashy. They want, you know
yeah.
what I'm trying to say? So that's the whole point. Like you're trying to set up,
I get that.
you're basically trying to set up a fantasy dystopia, orgy fantasy dystopia,
Okay.
and they're hoeing and funding, and it's all being funded by their hoeing.
You know, the more sort of I learn about this, I realize how deep of the psychology you've actually understood. You fully understood the psychology of it, and like big you up, man, because it's like, yeah, I never thought of it that way, but
Well,
obviously
look at it like
maintaining the
this, Trick.
whole
Yeah,
lavish
if
lifestyle
it's
is essential.
we'll look at it like this, yeah,
Exactly,
Trick. If
exactly.
it's illegal, yeah,
Yeah,
to do, yeah, then that means anybody, yeah, can roll up to a girl, ask her to jump in the car, have his fun with her, pull a knife on her, tell her to
yeah,
get out and jump off. Now that means
yes,
every
that's the
time she
problem.
needs to take
Yes,
a risk, yeah. So obviously she'll think, well, I can hang around with like the pack, but no matter what, every time I leave that car, unless somebody's following us to just, make sure that
yeah.
I don't make sure that I come out or whatever, then you know what I'm saying?
Okay, what do you think about the fact that like men that have been caught doing this, and this is what kind of scared me, you can get done for human trafficking, and that is a big
I think
sentence. That's almost like a murder sentence. That's why I
I
said to
think
myself, nah, this one here kind of sticky, you know, like you don't really wanna be involved in this because you think you're just driving around with some girl, but then when she starts talking about you know, because she's arrested. I didn't really want to do this, and then you've got conspiracy to, mate. So this one here, the charges could just they could get extremely complicated. But is that fair, really? Is that fair that you could be there, you're doing your part, she's doing her part, but when it comes to you being arrested, it could be crazy for you. You could be
here's
doing
my
that football
opinion, yeah.
numbers.
Here's my opinion about it, yeah. You could be doing something else better in life, yeah. I mean, it's like even being a bin man or someone who's, I don't know, litter picker or, work out on, I don't know. You know what I mean? Something that people look down and think, oh, that's below me. But if you're actually being owned by somebody, yeah, I think it's really wrong. I think like if someone like taking full control of you, I think is wrong. But if you're in a contract with someone and like you're saying, well, look, you watch my back, I'll watch yours, we split 50-50, then boom. Because it's no difference to like someone doing porn, innit?
No, no, no.
She's
You're
still
right about
she's
that.
still she's still got to get behind the camera.
Hey, you're definitely right about that. But at the same time, I told you that's why the pimp taught me that what he said a pimp is actually the master hoe. So the hoes the hoes own him too. It's a mutual dependency.
Mm.
He's the hoe of the pimps. I mean, he's the hoe of his hoes as well. He's his hoes. You have to think of yourself as a master hoe, and that's how a pimp working. So it's both sides. So it's not like the pimp necessarily owns the bitch. The bitch owns the pimp too. The pimp can't exist without the bitch.
Mm.
The pimp needs the bitch more than the bitch needs the pimp. So it's a mutual dependency. It's codependence, and all the glamour just fits into it. Just makes something that's nasty look good. Like it's almost like painting all the glitter of it is basically like taking shit and painting gold on the shit. That's
Mm.
why you have to dress up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. But I mean, yeah, man, that's just my opinion. Like, I think all that, you know, prostitution, racketeering, where people are actually being forced into it, and they've got somebody on the line just dashing them to strangers, and you know what I mean. You know, they're not like no care or nothing into it. Like she can't say no. But look, if they're having their own agreement, then, bro, like I say, bro, I don't have to look in their house. You know what I mean? I do my own thing.
Yeah, it's different
You know
types
what I'm
of pimping.
saying?
Like some people are more smooth, and some people and some people have a pimping called gorilla pimping. That's called gorilla pimping. Not everybody do gorilla pimping. You know, it depends the type of pimping you're doing. It
Mm,
depends. Like it's different styles of pimping.
mm. And they fill them up with drugs, man, innit?
I mean, yeah, that's a part. That's come with the life. They're on coke and everything. That's part of the life. That's just part. Of the, that's the, it's almost like living like a rock star. It's like a rock star lifestyle. But
And that PCP, man. You got that
the PCP got you
PCP,
crazy.
man.
Nah, the PCP crazy. I don't. I mean, that's that. Yeah, people on PCP around here. People on PCP just regularly. Unfortunately, I live in an area. PCP is actually popular. Unfortunately, people be butt naked out here. Like, don't in summertime, you might see somebody go out butt naked on PCP. As a matter of fact, in wintertime it's worse because in wintertime people be smoking and say, oh, it keeps me warm. That's what somebody. I literally had a guy told me the other day. I was outside with a guy. He's like, he's because he asked me if I had a lighter, right? Because
Yeah.
first thing he was gonna smoke some weed. I thought he was gonna hit a J. But all of a sudden I gave him a lighter and like, oh damn, I get a lighter for the boat. And like, damn, what you smoking? He said I was smoking that boat, and that's what we call it right here. We call it boat. We call it boat, right? I got upset because I gave it to because I don't support people smoking it, but he was like, hey, it keeps me warm, so I'm only smoking it because it keeps me warm. I'm like, what the fuck kind of stupid excuse is that to be smoking that shit? He said keep me warm in the
Yeah.
wintertime because it makes me feel hot. Like that's why that's people go butt naked when they smoke it because it makes you feel hot. It makes you take off your clothes.
Yeah, but that. Like, I've seen YouTube stuff here, and boy, like literally, people are walking limbo. Like people are looking up and walking and facing towards the stars, and still walking at the same time, bro. Like, yeah, that's some serious thing there, bro. Literally, that's a bit much, man. You know what I mean? That's like out of control.
Yep,
Yeah, that's the
that's
word.
that water. We call it water. We call it boat. And we call it butt naked. That's what we call it. Water, boat, or butt naked.
Mm.
So you want to watch
Gas
this next
station
Nature Boy
crackheads as
clip?
well, innit? Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna bust it. I'm
Let's
gonna
have a
bust
laugh.
it.
I went into the flow of it and I asked the universe, I want to know what makes someone homosexual. And I literally asked the universe to give me the answers openly. Like, honestly, I want to know, why are there homosexual people in the world? Why does it exist in nature? Why do we do that? And then one day, the answer came through me in the flow of my teaching. It just came out of me. The answer just came, and it was so crisp. I was upset. Most of the time, my answers that I ask from the universe come out of me in the middle of my teachings. And I'm like, oh, did you get that? Did you get that? Did you get that? It's why I'm always trying to record me. And I'm like, yo, I'm teaching myself. I'm learning through me. All my knowledge come to me. So guess what I learned? I learned that anytime there's an imbalance between female and male, let's not call it masculine or feminine. Let's say female and male aspects, right? You create so let's say if we treated females bad, the ones that bear children, let's not call them feminine, just call them female, right? And the mother is experiencing a world that doesn't treat woman in tune with nature. She's in a world that doesn't treat female, because it's a certain way nature treats a female that we have to get in tune with. There's a certain way that allows a female's energy to flourish to its fullest capacity. We're not living in that. If we don't live in a world that allows females to express themselves completely in freedom and so that we can get the most out of them collectively, then we summon the homosexual spirit. So the mother births a boy that will be amongst the men that will see through the eyes of a woman. Nature does this to bring balance. So if women were treated bad in civilization, it would summon the homosexuals. If men were treated unfair, you would get the dykes. And so these beings were homosexuals. They have high IQs. Their creative level is out the roof because they tap into divine feminine. And they get status because they're smarter. They're made smart. They have a high IQ, right? So that gay people are very smart. So they come up in status to create laws and legislations to give fair rights to females. So if you ever notice, gay people are woman rights. They about woman rights, female rights. Like, you cannot fuck with a female. As gay people will fuck you up if they even think you are harming a female. Watch how sensitive gay people are when it comes to female energy, nigga. They're protecting the feminine energy, bro. They come here to protect you so that men won't make you go extinct. So nature does this to bring balance and order. When I learned this, I was amazed. When I learned this, I was like, oh, wow. I never thought about the metaphysical reasons of being homosexual. I never thought of them. But because I was in the flow and I was honest, with an open heart, I asked the universe for the real answer of what the fuck. It came to me because my heart was pure. Because I really wanted to know why. And when you really want to know why, it comes to you because you really want to know why. I'm an honest person, and I need my no men around me, my haters around me, because they keep me sharp. This is why I stay live, because y'all niggas will not keep me sharp. They keep me sharp. They call me gay. They say, fuck you, nigga. And this is what defines me now. So now that I'm saying, oh, they told me I had a disease. To the point where I know I'm healthy. I've never been sick a day in my life. But they telling me I have a disease. They said, you're sick. And they repeated it and repeated it and repeated it and repeated it and repeated it all over again. So what did I do? I asked the universe, I said, yo, am I sick? I don't believe in going to no doctor to put no spell on me to sell medicine to me. So I ain't going to no fucking doctor. I feel good. I'm not sick. I don't look sick. I don't feel sick. I got my strength. I got my health. I'm fucking healthy. You can't tell me I'm sick. But my haters continued to tell me that I was sick. And I said, God damn, I do got sick people coming to me, but they sick in the mind because disease starts in the mind. A virus is something that disturbs the mind. Go look up what virus means. Yeah. Before it disturbs the body, it disturbs the mind. So now I said, universe, what is disease? So I said, if one person is sick, if one person has herpes, that's a human being, we all have herpes. Because we're one mind, one self. We're not separate. So I wanted to understand disease, to teach about disease. And disease is a mind thing. What I've learned about diseases, because of this, I asked the universe to show me the essence of how disease starts. And it showed me in complete understanding what disease was.
So what do you man think about this video here? Because the man's saying that he don't go to doctors, yeah, but people are telling him that he's not well, he's sick, he's got disease. It says in the video, the description, it says, breaking news, Nature Boy admitted to having HIV. It don't sound like he's admitting to having HIV, but do you think it's possible? Like, what's going on in this man's mind? Do you think, like, is he some kind of
Dirty boy?
Is he a doctor? I'm confused.
Yeah, he claims to be a doctor. That's why he calls himself Nature Boy. He claims he's like a natural healer. Oh, well, he claims to be a healer, right? He's Nature Boy. He's a healer guy. Supposedly, that's what he claims.
Okay,
do you know
so
what it is?
He
Yeah?
uses nature to heal himself.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what Nature Boy needs? Yeah? He needs someone like me to go and challenge him. I walk and I say, hey, boy, me I take over now. Watch now. Watch out. Watch out.
Don't make me laugh.
No, seriously, yeah. No, he needs like somebody to really like challenge him in there, yeah. Because imagine if you challenge a god, like imagine you actually walk in there, smack him up in front of his girls. What are they gonna do?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
Come on, obviously they're gonna see the new god there, isn't it? New god walk through, old god walk out, black eye.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's still a man, isn't he? He's still a man. He's not like the Almighty, is he? He's like he's flesh and bones, isn't
Yeah,
he?
but yeah, to us, but to them trippity ass fools that are bow down and hold up their freaking fingers all day like that for him, like, come on, man. Telling them that they should walk around in threes. Move your backside, man.
Yeah, I'm confused, man. I'm confused. Very strange stuff. I've never heard nothing like it. It sounds like a bit like a what they call a cultist. It sounds like a bit of a cultist.
Yeah, that's it is, bruv. That's it, bruv.
He's a nature pimp. He got his game. Don't get me wrong. His operation is tight. His operation is official. You know what I'm saying? He got a strong pimp operation. If I say so myself, but you know he got it on point.
Yeah, it
I
sounds
mean,
mad to
you
me. I'm
see
not
this.
gonna lie. It
You
sounds
see,
mad.
you see these sort of things, man. You see these sort of things, like, you know. I mean, it's different. Like you could see a cultish behavior. Like, let's say, for instance, yeah, like you saw with the Nazis, right? They had their salute, yeah. So that was kind of like a little cultish thing that they had. Yeah, they had their salutes. And now, I mean, you can even look at respect.
In my mind, I thought it was someone that smacked her, or a hand that came out of nowhere and just smacked her face completely. And then I was like, whoa, who smacked her? And she was smacked. And then she started talking out of her mouth again. And she said, da 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 da. And then she got smacked again. And I was like, oh, whoa, calm down. And she was like, I'm sorry. And then after that, she said she wanted to leave. We had sex, and then I woke up, and she was alone, she was gone. So, yeah, update. But we already know what she's gonna do, right? How foolish.
Yeah, sorry about that, Natty, man. I need to reload that back though, man. I hope you lot are listening to this guy, because this guy is strange.
Back to me.
Can't really hear him, man.
One of the females kind of slapped her pretty hard. Smacked her pretty hard in her face, like, you know, and she kind of like, I don't know who did it. I forgot. In my mind, I thought it was someone that smacked her, or a hand that came out of nowhere and just smacked her face completely. And then I was like, whoa, who smacked her? And she was smacked. And she started talking out of her mouth again. And she said, da 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 da. And then she got smacked again. And I was like, oh, whoa, calm down. And she was like, I'm sorry. And then after that, she said she wanted to leave. We had sex, and then I woke up, and she was alone, she was gone. So, yeah, update. But we already know what she's gonna do, right? How foolish. How foolish.
All right, Pilu, please explain this to me, man. What's with the fingernails? What is this? Black Panther pimping? American Panther? I'm confused. I don't even get it, man. Someone explain. I'm not gonna lie, I'm dead. When he started waving around that hand with the fingernails, that looked like cat's claws. Someone needs to do some explaining about this right here, man.
Different, man. It's different, isn't it?
No. If you know pimping, pimps a lot of times have long fingernails. I told you, a pimp is a hoe. That's a common thing in the pimp game. Having the fingernails and the manicures and the fingernails. Pimps, I'm not saying it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing. But pimps stay do it. That's a staple in American pimping. That's a staple in American pimping.
Yeah. So what are you saying about Snoop Dogg?
Snoop be having them too. When he be acting like a pimp, he be having them nails too.
Big pimp.
I told you, a pimp is a master hoe. That's what a pimp is. He's a master hoe.
Jeez, that's the next life, man. Hey, where's Suge? Is Suge really sure that he want like? Wait, allow it,
Huh?
allow
Say
it,
again?
Suge. Don't. You don't want to be a pimp, bro.
A pimp? Who said I wanted to be a pimp? How did I get drawn into this?
That's what Suge said.
You mean nah? Because not even. I was just, you know what though? Yeah, I'm listening and I'm thinking this guy is just in his own world. It's mad.
Yeah, nah, he's mad, bro.
Shit, crazy. Bruh, come on, yo. She's out there yelling. No, get her. She can't be doing. Word to the white man. To the white man. Word to the white man. Pussy. I'm here with God. Keeper, you always run. You do the same thing. You run to the white man. To the white man. You run to the white man.
So let's talk about Nature Boy today. I have been wanting to make this video for so long, but I said, you know what, let me just keep my comment to myself. But I'm getting really tired of seeing them troll the entire internet. A lot of people don't understand that this guy is literally doing a humiliation ritual online, allegedly. All right, so when I first saw Nature Boy, I was staying in my apartment in West Palm Beach, and I felt drawn to look at his videos. To be honest, I kept saying it's like a reality TV show. So I think I made a video or two just trolling, saying I'm going to Carbonation. So I stopped watching them for a long time, and then I would just get these notifications in my feed. So I just click on the video, depending on the title. I just click on some things that I was just drawn to. So recently, I clicked on a video that was titled Malia. I don't know if that's how you pronounce the name. You guys drop in the comments if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. But I seen the word say Malia gets fed up and leaves. And I had seen anything from Nature Boy since Velvet, his baby mom's, left. Like, I would tune in when I'm bored, just watch it, because like I said, it's a reality TV show. So I'm going to tell you guys in this video what Nature Boy is literally doing online. So most of these reactors, I'm going to say this real quick, because I had commented on one of these reactors videos, and I was telling her, like, just giving her a little sauce on, you know, what Nature Boy's doing, and she just started coming for me. So I'm going to tell you, you know who people are by the things they say to you. Like, I wasn't disrespectful to her. I wasn't rude to her. I was just telling her who he is. And she just, like, really got upset with me. So come to find out that most of these reactors are working for Nature Boy. Any press is good press, good or bad. So just keep, you know, people watching the videos, getting those numbers up is all they care about. So Nature Boy is literally humiliating himself. And I'm going to keep a couple things to myself, right? I said I was going to behave in this video, because y'all know what happened to Tasha K, right? So all of these things I'm saying is alleged. So allegedly, and these are my opinions, right? I'm not telling you this is true. This is my opinion based off my psyche. Nature Boy is gonna be rewarded with a reality TV show. And you guys listen, I don't hear nobody else saying this. I haven't seen nobody else make a video about this. Like, I'm just going based off of my vibe with this. Nature Boy is going to be given a reality TV show. Right now, he's humiliating himself and he's testing others' loyalty. Those people that are there, they're being paid to be there with Nature Boy to troll the entire internet. They're sitting back laughing at everybody who are taking them serious.
All right, so what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's humiliation, rituals, and just a way of making money? Is this all a scam? Is he making it all up? Talk to me.
I don't think it's a scam. I really think he's pimping them. I think he's really pimping.
Yeah, I think the same as well.
Waking it up.
Well, there's a
with big old
documentary, yeah.
mouths. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and ring that bell.
I'll let you know what you giving them.
I'm giving her a 6, yo.
That's fair. You see that? That's a fair rating. A 4 to a 6 is a fair rating. I'm just being honest. In Babylon.
Right. Now go around the room, yo.
Okay. What you giving F?
F fruit, she like a 7. I like 5.
All right.
She like you're 7 too.
Nah, that's a good rating, bro. You get bitches. I can tell you get bitches. I'm talking about niggas that get bitches, man. I'm not talking about the average.
Right.
Right. Average nigga that never get no pussy. I'm talking about niggas that get pussy, man. My niggas that fuck bitches for real, like get pussy. You know what I mean?
I already know what you talk about, God. I already know. I'm watching you. I'm watching you right now live.
Hold your head, my nigga.
For sure.
I'm talking about niggas that get pussy for real. You feel me? I'm talking about niggas that really, really get bitches. I ain't talking about niggas that don't get bitches on the average. The average nigga don't get no pussy, man. The nigga just hard for any woman, dog. I'm talking about real shit. And I'm gonna let the niggas.
What's up, man?
What's up, Steven?
What's good with this Fraser, boy?
What's up, man? What's up, Fraser?
They banned my other page. They banned my
What you giving
page.
Malia? You see Malia walking down the street. What you giving her 1 to 10?
Body wise, I'm an ass man, titty man. Probably about 3. Yeah,
like a 3 body wise, because she ain't got no ass, no titty. That just is what it is.
I give her 2.5 on the body. I give her. She got a real cute face, about 8.
Yeah, she get an 8 in the face. She a really, but when she being mean, she got the fish mouth. I'm gonna give her a 6.
Yeah.
Face get a 6 because when she frown, my baby might get them lips. My baby might get them lips, and my baby might be having fish lips, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a 6.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Facial wise, I'm gonna give it a 6 because she could look real pretty, she could look real ugly, and I ain't having that.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Face wise, a 3 fucking from the bottom. That's it.
Right. Let me see the panel.
It's so good. Yes. You want drinks? I want another margarita. Another margarita? You might as well get you a drink, bro. You here? Get you a drink. What you want? She want margarita. 3 margaritas and two pina coladas. Yes. Okay. Go ahead. What you say you give her?
Oh, F you in the face, 8.5.
Okay.
Body. I give a body about 3, 4.
Okay.
I 7.5 face, probably about since I seen the Twitter video, I'm probably gonna give her about a 6.
Since I seen that Twitter video, you know. What you give her for the Twitter video, right?
She got the best body over there.
For real.
Serious. Mama, I got the best body.
Right.
Mama, I got the best body.
No.
Get that body by the.
No.
Get body by the 7. Mama, I by the 7. give a face body 5'6".
No, best body over here is goddamn Mama Ah. I'm sorry. Up and make it look good, but I'm doing that, nigga. This me. Without that, nigga, like with Velvet, you see Velvet is a corny nigga. She's a corny. She be wearing them doc, whatever them doc shoes is. Them retarded. She's a corny nigga. Like Velvet is very corny. She's a corny nigga.
Right, you're right.
No, the Doc Martens are corny. Like who the fuck wear? She's the type of chick that wear corny shit and do corny shit. And it's just like it doesn't matter what somebody look like, it's their personality. Like Tron is a handsome young man. He's tall, dark, and handsome. But when you get close, this nigga's a geek. And the dude he's with now, he's the same kind of nigga like Tron. He's a geek. He's an L.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused by all this. I don't even know why people are listening to this guy. He sounds like a nut job. What's he really doing?
Nah, he really doing it though. I mean, he sound like a nut job, but that's what he doing though. He breaking the bitches' minds. Like he doing the pimp. His pimp hand strong as fuck though. That's the thing about it. He pimping hard. He pimping hard though.
Hey, I'm here with you, man. I shouldn't even laugh.
Come on, yo.
I thought that shit was hilarious.
Shit crazy.
Nah, really, man. He's pimping bare people, mate. Because he's got the internet blowing up about him. So, boy, like you say, Palu, bruv, these friggin' tricks that they do, bruv. These fucking spell shit that they do don't just affect them hoes in that house, bruv. You know what I mean?
He said it doesn't just affect the hoes in the house, you said?
No, because I mean, if you look at it like you say, like this is getting him up there to stardom. Do you know what I mean? Getting him to where he wants to be noticed.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, because that's a lot of pimps want to be stars. Some pimps look at that. Magic Dog Juan's a star. Pimpin' Ken's a star. Pimpin' Ken even wrote a book. You know, Pimpin' Ken, he wrote the 48 laws of the game. Pimpin' Ken, there are some celebrity pimps. Everybody know Magic Dog Juan.
Yeah, but you know when it will be mission accomplished.
Yeah, done.
It'll be mission. I'll tell you when it'll be mission accomplished. Yeah, when you have 1 million people, or let's say brothers, yeah, like him. Yeah, because everyone will just think, oh, I can't be bothered. Like you'll have more and more and more. Like Little Nas X, yeah, no one was expecting that because it's not like, how can I say, in the black community, normal, is it? It really ain't.
Look. But you understand these little pimping coats have been around forever. Because look, you had Malachi York. You had a bunch of people. A lot of people have been accused. Okay, to play this. Okay, I'm gonna take that back because I'm gonna say allegedly. Right? Allegedly, a lot of people have been accused of doing the same thing he's been doing. I mean, that's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the black community, there's always these little coats and stuff. Allegedly, I'm gonna repeat allegedly because I don't want people to say I'm just talking shit about black folks and who some people call hero, because some people call Malachi York a hero, but some people call him a child abuser. You know what I'm saying? But you know, these coats been existing. You know.
Yeah,
they be having.
Cisco, I mean, like Cisco, but even still, I mean, you know, there was a little bit of a tone to it. Do you know what I mean? And he got faded out after that. After he come out like that, it was like, you know, oh.
Cisco about what? Well, hey, what happened to Cisco? They gay or something?
Yeah, man, you know it's funny.
Nah, did he ever come out? Cisco ever come out? It's gay. He came out when? When did Cisco come out?
I swear he came out. He done a talk show saying that he's like both ways.
It's funny that you asked that question because
I never knew he came out. Like I know everybody said he was, but I never knew he came out.
It was nature, like literally nature. Like from when I was a young girl, I was always in nature. Like my grandmother used to take my shoes off my feet and my clothes off my back and tell me to go run into nature. And I didn't really like understand why she allowed me to do that, but now I understand. So when I seen Chief online and what he was saying and the fact that he was in nature, that really like opened my heart. Because prior to me seeing him online, I was literally making.
You will always find something negative. It'll The man that is negative will turn everything negative, will find the negative, anything, and focus on that. That's a negative person. I'm online. I'm a public figure. Once young Pharaoh exposed me, I said, well, shit, ain't that what we all want? Exposure? Let's give him more. I don't have anything to hide. Show him my whole life. Now people have taken
Give it to me. It's like literally y'all are doing the same thing, bro. Y'all follow me everywhere I go. Y'all won't even let me go out the room, bro. Y'all carry me upstairs to go to sleep. Bro, I don't gotta do nothing. I just say right now. I swear to God, right now, anything I want from this house, I get. Like if I sit in this chair, I'm like, take my shoes off.
Allow it.
Rub my feet.
Yeah, that's different, sir. That's different. Hey, listen.
Different, bro.
Oh. Bro, I'm the only nigga I know that does this, bro. Like I'm the only nigga that I ever met that has it like this. Like I'm literally the only nigga I know, bro. Straight up, bro. I just do whatever I want, bro. And I don't got no money, bro. They gave me money, bro. Like I don't got no money, bro. These niggas gave me money. Niggas gave me 300,000, 30,000, 50,000. These people been taking care of me.
Definition of a pimp.
The money to take care of me, bro. These people got money, bro. That's why I live this life, bro. I could really be flossing. They would let me too, but I'm not gonna have that karma on me, nigga. So all I do is take what I need and I give these people the rest. Now they live with me, yo. They live with me, bro. They go everywhere I go. Right there at the tip of the toe, right there. Yeah, right here in the back of his head.
What the freak is it? Hey.
Like if you squeeze it, right there. Appreciate it, bro.
So man foot massages.
But my mind is different. I don't think like these other niggas, bro. For real, like you feel me? Like I'm a whole different kind of nigga, bro. Nah, you want a nigga to rub your feet, bro. Your feet, bro. You need a professional masseuse, bro. Stop being do the toes do the toes. Yeah, squeeze the toes. Right there on it. I know, and I'll be laughing at myself from y'all perspective. Cause yo, this is my secret life. This is how I live my life, but without the camera, bro. That ass.
No, I'm not higher than you. Nothing can be higher than you. You're the observer. I couldn't exist without you. I told you I'm Morpheus and you're Neo. And you are the one. You don't know that yet. You don't know anything about any of this shit.
Every single one of them.
We went to sleep on purpose, though. That's on the calendar. Remember, if you put the past in the future and you lay it flat and you look down, it's a map. And then you become a fifth-dimensional being.
All right, enough of that craziness right now. He goes on to say he was abducted by aliens and you're not going to believe me and all that craziness. All right, let's Google it on YouTube. Now, let's get to Billy Carson. I've had enough of Nature Boy, and he's going to be on live on Sunday at 9 o'clock where he's going to declare that he's God in person. All right, now watch this. So we're done with Nature Boy. We're going to move on to Billy Carson. Let's take a look at the video that I played the other day. This was a video I played the other day, but I'm going to play it again. All these guys.
All right, so does anyone know about Billy Carson? Talk to me, man.
No, I don't know Billy Carson though. But he might be another one.
Well, this is another guy apparently who's, he's into this cult kind of behavior. I don't think it's exactly the same as Nature Boy, but this might be interesting. Let's have a look. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I know of Billy Carson. He's written a couple of books. He likes to talk about emerald tablets, and he likes to do his knowledge game. So let's see what he's doing on this particular occasion. Let's see what's happening.
Claim they were abducted by aliens. Every single one of them.
get back a little bit because I know a lot of
Billy
boys don't wanna know
Carson.
to ask these questions.
He's a
Can you give-
multimillionaire.
I know
by
you
the
said
way.
it's oval shape. Can you give more of a brief description of what you saw and how did you see it? Like how was it stationary and then it started moving, or was there any lights? Just a little brief description. How old were you when you saw it?
I was 7. I was in my backyard looking up. I used to count in these 4 channels on TV, no cable TV. I go outside. I'm looking at the airplanes go over. It's like, look at the airplanes. I'm looking at them, see how long, how slow they move. They look like they're slow. So when I was doing it one day, this object came across the security horizon in seconds, not minutes. I was like, whoa, what was that? Then it came back and it stopped. I mean, when I say it stopped, it came in a speed that's ridiculous. You could barely just froze. Completely silent. This time when it came back, it was lower. It was maybe only about 200 meters above my head by that time. And it was more oval shape. It wasn't like a normal perfect circular disc. It was more oval. And then on the outside, it was like glowing. I don't want to say glowing metal, but it was like, it was shiny, almost as if it was giving off this kind of light, like it was glowing. And it was kind of very hard to really explain. But underneath the oil, it was something that looked to be solid. 5 to 8 seconds, it just took off the way that it came in, and it was gone. There was no lights. It was just silver, platinum color looking thing with glowing outsides that was completely silent, that maneuvered in a way that they're now just talking about.
If I was hearing correctly, I don't know if anyone else heard that, but it sounded like the man said he see an alien spaceship or something. It was big and silver. And apparently all of these guys get abducted by aliens. So let's see what the next one got to say. Hold up.
You'll find everybody that likes Jabari making excuse. He hears mummies. He sees people who are not real people in Puerto Rico. I'm telling you, this is just crazy. So you're going to laugh at Billy Carson for his nonsense, but don't check Jabari because I like him. He sounds nice. This is the hypocrisy. If this was me, oh man, y'all would have got me like 100. You'd have seen Homeboy made 5,000 videos about me because Jabari is likable. I like him. I actually like Jabari. I do. But all these guys are claiming some supernatural. That's how you get him.
That's good, everybody. But I actually like the guy. He's hilarious. I would love to hang out with him without fearing I'm going to get shot. Gunshots! But let's get into the reaction.
My son's mom was supposed to be going to the gym, and she was cheating with her ex that lived around the corner, but I didn't know the nigga lived around the corner.
Stop the show. Tatiana's ain't out nothing, right?
So when she said she was going to the gym, she really was going to this nigga house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what they was doing, obvious, but of course they gonna say they weren't doing nothing, so you would have to ask her what they was doing. But now people
booty clapping sounds. That's what they was doing.
But now people game, she going to her ex house. Now I channel spirits, and I was abducted before, whether y'all believe it or not.
Stop the show. This is when y'all. That's why I'm moving away.
Yeah, these American brothers are funny, man. I feel I must stop it right there. So, a man said he was abducted when he was going around the corner. So when did they bring him back? And like that, what did they do? I don't even know, man. I don't even know if I'm that interested, to be fair, but it just sounds real strange.
It was that film, man, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Total Recall.
Yeah, you remember that one there? Now the girl with the free breasts and everything there.
Yeah, that's accelerating, G. That's coming real soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully, me dead and gone before that, because yeah. Because listen, that's what I'm trying to basically say. Yeah, he's like, see, like people like him. He's only famous like that because there's not really a lot of people like him. To get what I'm trying to say. Now, there's room for, let's say, 1 million more people like him. Right? Now, let's say once there's 1 million more people like him, that's called accepted in society. Do you understand what I mean? Because after that, you're not going to give room. After that, them million people, they're going to be the last people to go on stupid like that and be able to make it on YouTube, because after that, everyone will be fed up with these people, and then it's normal, innit?
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, these people are just riding waves, bruv, just for clout. Full sellout, bruv.
Manhana. Actually, yeah, Manhana.
I hear
Yeah,
you
man.
still. It sounds like they got people joining up with them now and following their foolishness. So it must be
Yeah, but
quite
you know what? It
lucrative.
ain't hard to find an idiot to follow your cause. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah, that.
I hear you there still.
I mean that, and don't forget, them people they've got their own Instagram accounts.
You know what I mean?
Right, so it's working for them as well.
Mm.
Yeah, like all them women, all them men that he's got up in the yard, they got their own. They got their own people. They're cussing them. They got people that know them. Like when he's telling them off and all this type of stuff, and telling them to stand in the corner and all that. You know what I mean? People are like trying to get to know them guys. So they're working as one big network thing. And he's just that big nucleus brain cell, mate, that is just connecting them all up. Because that is new, bruv. That is new 2020 thing, bruv. That if that was in the 90s, bruv, they'd have burnt, bruv. They'd have burnt him.
Yeah.
100%. They would have thought, now he's devil. He'd have got burnt up, bruv. Especially in them type of countries there, they would have thought he's devil reincarnated.
Oh, should we hear what your brethren's chatting about?
Who?
Natty's brethren.
And then that pain was there for about 12 hours, shifted over to the right hand side, and then the left was like all good again. And this is like, bro, I was going through some madness. It was
That's scary.
It was super scary. But you know what? I'm glad that I had it, because now I'd obviously built up the immunity.
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
I also got that mental security, because as a smoker for 30 years,
Oh yeah, man.
I would have thought.
Hey,
that
listen, I remember
I was in that comorbidity, super
RE.
vulnerable
Why
category
she
of
start
people.
crying that
Do you know
day?
what I mean?
Who, Ari?
Yeah, do you remember?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. 'Cause I have no idea.
Listen, all I know is you and someone were having a little whatever it was, and she come up there and she's all like,
Ah, no, she didn't
"How
want
you
to see
doing?
no passer.
How
Yeah, she
you
didn't want to
doing,
see
big
no
brother?
passer, right?
How you doing?
But I think she didn't get it though, because I'm saying to these man, like, we can say it off online, innit? It's not a thing, it's just online, innit? It's not like it's some real life flipping, like someone's gonna really get hurt, is it? Like, it's online, and she was taking it like, I don't know, like man's really going to war in the streets. I should laugh.
Yeah, bro. When she started crying, yeah,
I should
I was like,
laugh.
it's not that deep, you know. like auntie, stay offline, auntie, yeah, because you know, like,
Like underweight
But
as
then
well.
there's
Let's see what they're chatting about.
Right. But bear in mind, you're breathing that
into
out.
your
You're
lungs.
not supposed to eat
Yeah.
shit, drink piss, are you? You're
So,
shitting that out.
it's either that or you got a fire burning inside you.
Well, there's just other more technology. Look, come back in 100 years, snaps, yeah, and weed consumers would just be like in the neck, job done. Quick
But
to
we're
your
not dying. You know, like we're not dying. We're the least
Man,
to die from
they're
cancer.
gone.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
just a
We're
quick
the least
hypo spray in the neck, and then do you know what I mean? And they will
die
look
from
back.
cancer.
Hey, these man make me laugh now, because I swear people can just sit on these shows and just make shit up. You know, like that, and people start believing it. Like, yeah, in a few years' time, man, you just look in your neck. What the hell, bro? Hey, Natty.
nah, it's good to have a. I like it
What
with
a conversation,
different
boy.
people's. Nah, it's good to have different people's perspective, but when people are trying to run your mind, yeah, it's like Banter. You know what I mean?
No,
They're like,
but
you know, like
literally,
when
the man's
people.
chatting shit though. Man's chatting shit though, girl. What does that even mean? Gonna see people in your neck? What, inject into a vein? I'm confused. What? Like, what the fuck? What's this guy talking about? And the thing is, when you're on some of these channels, you'll get away with just chatting shit like that. People just stay inside. You know, like a man's playing videos, YouTube videos, and acting like it's like real information, like you're studying. Yeah, you're studying by watching a blouse and skirt video. What I'm talking about? You better go read 2 books and get a pencil. Hey, start jot down 2 notes. You know the way there though. I ever said to her, but well on. I don't really know nothing. Yeah, that's how I watch blasted video. The video could be wrong and they're just taking it like it's real.
Nah,
I
you know
swear,
what it is,
wow.
man. Listen, bro. Listen. Certain men are still searching out here. You know what I mean? They know all the answers. That's it. They know all the answers, but they're still researching and having to go over that same old thing again, bro. Like, if you know the Bible, bro, don't talk like. What time you know the Bible, bro? You don't need to debate no one. Yeah, you just gotta just say, cool. You get what I'm saying, G?
I hear you though.
These lot start going way back into Kemetic, Semitic, way back into when we were Stone Age people, and bro, it's the here and now, bro. This is our time. And if you start studying way back then, bro, then you get lost in the
But the
past,
thing is,
innit?
though, now do you know what? That's fair enough. Yeah, if you're gonna present some type of information and you want to teach us something, then I'm all ears. I listen to a little something and try to learn something. You get me? But
Well,
when you're
check
just
this,
playing
yeah.
YouTube videos, brethren, you're not teaching us nothing. You might just give us the link to the video, then, innit? And just allow it.
Check
Yeah,
this, yeah.
teaching us nothing.
Last year, yeah. What was different to last year and to the other year?
You tell me. Good question.
Well, my house was still here. Everything was still the same. Just a different
Was it
tyrant.
a leap year? Was
Just
it
a
a leap
different
year?
tyrant, different pay rate, different gas rate, different electricity rate, and so on and so on. 10 years' time, everyone knows there's going to be make way for something else. And what
I
else
hear
was
you.
come before? What was before will come back again. So it's just different houses, different cars, different people, different technique, isn't it? But
No, I
that's
hear
what
it
I'm saying,
still.
man. Like, I'm trying to look to see what's happening in the right before our eyes. You get me, Jed?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes
You know,
sense,
whether
but I
it's
don't
that
know, man.
Bitcoin,
No. I just think if you're
whether
gonna
it's that
teach me
Bitcoin,
something,
bro.
like if you're gonna teach me anything, don't whether it be Bitcoin, whether you're gonna teach me something from a a particular category or particular subject, however we're gonna look at it, like you gotta be well versed and studied in there. You can't just be jumping online and playing an online video and then calling yourself a teacher like you're schooling. You ain't schooling nobody. The video schooling us. It's better you just shut up and move. What I'm doing, one of them boy there. Hey, I don't mind it though. Like sometimes it's entertaining to watch a little video and catch a little vibes, a little joke in it, and like whatever, bam. But it's like when that man's taking themselves too seriously and they're acting like they actually did some work, like they put in work by playing us someone else's video. Like, you gotta be kidding
You know
me.
what it is? You know what it is though on these YouTube streets is that they like to talk to people like they know you. And it's like,
Yeah.
bro, like if you're a man and you think you know me, then you gotta be freaking sad, bro, because what kind of friends you have online? You know what I mean? And then trying to do you know what I mean, bro? Like trying to overstep that boundary mark here of allowing, like, if you've got your belief here, then I'm allowed to have my belief.
Yeah.
But obviously you can't deal with my belief, innit? Like my belief system, you can't deal with it, and if you can't deal with it, nobody else is allowed to deal with it.
I hear
You
it
get what I'm
still.
saying, man? Like that frequency, bro, is mad, and that's cold.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But a certain man not everyone's got a strong mind, like that. Some people like you know, they need to feel that they're doing something in it, so they want to make a video, and then tell us them a teacher.
Yeah.
You like that one?
Copyright,
You like that one?
them teeth.
Yeah, them
Copyright
teething
teeth.
man there. Them regurgitation tactic there. You get me? Like, Brethren, watch this video. Me just teach you something. You gotta teach us. No, you never teach nothing. But you feel say you are teach. Oh
man.
shoot. Do you know what I just realized? I
See,
should.
like,
Yeah.
I should. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Do you want me to play your tune?
Which one?
I got your tune there, man. I got the war track. The war track. Should I play the war track?
Run anyone, I don't mind.
I big up 360, man. What I go on, brother? But yeah, let me bust this. Let me bust this war track. Just there, man. There, catch
Well,
the
can you hear me?
joke. Yeah.
You know, I'm not really savvy with this technology thing.
Yeah.
Can you hear
What do
me,
you
yeah?
think about that though? 360. Let me ask you. What, like, you know, when a man's telling you they're teaching you something, yeah, but then they play
Yeah.
you a YouTube video. Can you take that serious?
Depends. It depends what avenue you're coming from. Fam.
I
It's
mean,
quite
from the
vague in
avenue
this.
of the man saying that he's teaching you something, yeah, but he's playing you a YouTube video. Which one is teaching you, the man or the video?
Right. So you mean in that sense? Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously the videos in it. Like obviously it's the video in it. Like that's like someone that's learning something from. They can just watch the YouTube thing and then start trying to regurgitate it to you. Like
Come on.
they came up with that shit. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you're smart. Like, do you know what I mean? Okay. Like I just watched that last week, but I'm gonna act like I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Come on.
From that,
Come
that's a
on.
joke thing. But I don't think it's a bad
Funny,
thing.
though. No, it's not a bad
I
thing. If you
don't.
can get it right, and you can remember it properly. But like
Yeah.
my problem is this. When a man don't really know nothing, he ain't even watched the video properly himself to really know what the video is talking about, so he can explain in his own words. He's just playing you the video. Like, and acting like he's teaching
Yeah.
you, bro. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
but at the
Breathe.
same time, it's just okay. Saying that now from a different narrative. Yeah. If you look at it now, man could turn around and say, well, it's the same as like he's watched the video and then he didn't watch it properly, but did he even watch himself properly?
You know that.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will say this, that, and the third, probably myself included. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I beg a person, just check yourself first, though. I mean, that will kind of solve half the problem, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Do you know what I
copyright.
mean? Like, you know what I mean? You solve half the equation, man. Yeah, everyone. Come on.
Yeah, but that's his ego, bro. He knows about Turkish man thing. He knows about the
No, here's the
Italians.
thing. I'm not gonna lie. Not meaning to cut anyone. You know when you ask that, Chef. Here's the thing. I just
go on.
come into this thing. I don't know. I'm behind on the conversation. I'm trying to jump in like I know what I want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't
No,
know
I'm
who
just
this
catching
person
Joe.
is.
I'm just catching Joe.
It's not a
Now,
personal
this
thing. I
person's
don't
name's
know.
Action Man.
Action Man.
Yeah.
But it's not just one person. There's more than one person. There's more than one. Listen, it's not just one
Man
person,
said his
man.
name Action Man. Action Man's after you, guys. Wow. Yeah. That
Brethren,
part.
there's bare people that do it though. This is the
Rambo.
thing. I'm like, it's not just one person. There's a few people that do it. You see it. So
yeah,
I feel with certain people because they will trick you. I mean, if you say, but they might teach you something, but they might just play a video
all the time. Yo, but listen, when you think about it, even the ones who's on the video are the ones who do the same thing as well.
Yeah, they take someone else's video and just copy what they said in that video and make a new video.
Or just in their walk of life. Listen to how people talk. Look how I talk. Obviously, I must have been influenced by whoever my environment or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you know what I mean? I might turn around and just rock out in patois and all that.
And people are, you know, that bugs me. I know this is off the rail, yeah, like off track, yeah, but you know that really bugs me. Like, you know, you got some yardy people or who's whatever from Jamwell, yeah, they will turn around and say, oh, these men from England, they try to copy how we talk and like putting it on. Like, are you dumb, bro? No, for real. Did you even think about what you said? Like, man's no offense to anyone who's African and that, but if your background is Jamaican, yeah, and you're influencing your household, it's like a Chinese man turning around to a next Chinese man and say, "Why are you trying to talk like us? You were born in England. Are
Yeah.
you dumb, bro?
Yeah.
You're Ada." That's what. So that's what I mean. Back to what we were talking. I'm just saying, in the sense of people don't check. People will talk and they will belittle the next person if they don't sound like this person or that person.
Yeah.
Just walk in your local shop and see how the Asian man or whoever's at the. I'm saying Asian man because in this place I don't really have any other shops that have anyone else but Asian. It's weird, but that's just my environment, man, isn't it? So it's like they will treat you different. They will talk to you different to the white man or whoever, or if you speak a certain way. Do you get what I'm saying? So back to this, to the programs you're talking. It's who are they trying to attract? Do you get what I mean? Someone on this panel must have mentioned it a little while ago. I must have heard, and they're saying how. Let me get this right. I don't like putting words in people's mouth. It's like what did they say? I might have to get back to that, but it was intriguing what the person has said. It couldn't have been that intriguing. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's it. No, I lost it. I totally lost it. I ain't gonna lie. I'll get back to it. It's been a long day. Yeah, but they said something that was intriguing. It was it's killing me now. Lost track of thought, fam. But they said something. What was it was they were talking along the lines about how. Oh, fuck it, lost it. Let's move on. Yeah.
If anyone wants to join the chat, yeah, there's a
like
link in
someone-
the
I did
in the
I
comments.
should have wrote it down.
I just
Yeah,
put
I
the
wanted
link
to
in the
chat.
comments.
Yeah.
What
Oh
was you saying?
snap!
Sorry,
Hold
brother.
on, I'm all cursing on this panel. Can you curse to that shit? There could be youths that
Yeah,
might
you're good, man.
listen. You sure? Okay, cool.
What was you gonna say though,
Yeah.
Natty? You were saying something.
No, I was just saying, like going back to like when you when they've got people, these brands, yeah, when they've got people who become brands, and because it's not normal, it attracts people to it, innit?
Yeah.
Because it's so fucking weird, yeah, that you go to it, yeah, to find out the bullshit in it, to see with your own eyes and ears, and yeah. So then what happens? My guy then becomes famous, innit? Yeah. And then when he starts doing it, yeah, like I said, there's room for like another million more of people like him, yeah. And after there's a million more people like him, there won't be no more room for him, because in society, people just say, oh yeah, that old trick, oh yeah, forget them people, oh yeah, that's nothing. Like, do you know what I mean? That's not shocking. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That switching up behavior, that long nail, that mad shit, bruv.
I think it was you who said it. My man, was it you who mentioned about don't bother speak about I took it as a opinion, but like religion and people like to go back into time, like Back to the Future type. You didn't say them words, but they just like
Yeah,
to go
yeah,
back
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
Kemet, this and Stone Age. It was you, yeah, yeah. I lost
yeah.
track of thought. I was like, oh shit. Now it's just flashback now. Yeah. This is not. It's about the here and now. Was that an opinion or is that
Well,
like something
for
that
me,
you
yeah, there's only a certain
think
amount that
is a factor?
there's only a certain amount of evidence now, yeah, that you could go back. Yeah. So, for instance, yeah, there was probably about I don't know, let's say 7 years. Yeah, there was a video I watched on YouTube. Yeah, that had really good evidence. Now I can't find it. Yeah, it's swamped. It's swamped. Yeah, with all this other shit, bro. That I'm just like, nah, I need to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't find it. Yeah, so I've noticed that there's only a certain amount of information that you can go back time that is not really necessary. Do you know what I mean? For you, like, it's more important that looking towards the future, yeah, and doing predictions of what's happened previously before, like, i.e., Rome. Everyone knows what happened in Rome, the big plagues and all that stuff they had. Do you know what I mean? Bionic plague and all that shit that spread through Europe and etc. Blah blah. Like, even in like England when they had like no sugar and all these certain things for certain famines, and you had to line up, and like with wars and everything like that. We've heard about our great granddads being in wars and everything like that. I mean, bro, it's just like everything just changes, man. You know what I mean? It's happened before. There was a big war before, but except from these guys were using sticks, probably right where we were standing or sleeping now, yeah. It weren't bricks. Probably it was just like some bush, but down the road there was, you know what I mean, people fighting with sticks.
And yeah,
And
so
then
you
they've
feel
just
that
got,
it's not important.
I don't, well, I think it's important if you get the right information, but there's so many years back, like we can't even understand how certain things happened 10 years ago. You know what I mean? We're still trying to figure out certain things, or we're still getting like the DNA breakthrough 10 years ago for like certain DNA cases, or like when DNA first come through and all that stuff, like the advancement of it. So it just goes to show you that if you're looking towards something, more or less towards doing it better for the future, then you're going to advance, and you can have a little bit of glance into the past, but I think there's a time gap of the amount of information that is relevant, totally relevant to you. So, I don't know, man, like when people are talking about the Nephilim and giants and stuff like that, well, bro, that the evidence is so far from you now, yeah. You ain't, for you to get the truth here, you'd have to go to places like Iraq, or you'd have to go to the historical site to see the evidence in stone. You can't really rely on
Or
YouTube
you'd have to go back in time, innit?
or back in time.
You know like that?
Get on my nerves.
Now I could go back in time.
It's true though. That what you gonna do, brother? How you gonna know?
Yeah, but my
Yeah.
my going back in time. Yeah, I've got a back in time scale of like maybe just before I started secondary school. Like, I remember a lot of stuff well, but as you get older, that stuff disappears.
I think appreciation goes a long way. I do. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe that's just an opinion of mine. It being a factor. All these, a lot of areas I can say, yeah, it qualifies for that. But overall, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of like it's still an opinion because I don't know fully. So one may hear what I'm saying now and think, like, man, don't know what he's talking about. That's the problem that they have. They lack imagination. You get what I'm saying? Like appreciation. Anything that you've mentioned now, I can choose to appreciate or not. Do you get what I mean? Like I've chosen to appreciate enough to actually just fight myself to remember what you had said. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people may see it different. So people always try to be like, you know what, yeah, you should do this, and you should do that. And I come across that daily. Like people love to tell you something that you don't know, or you can act like you don't know something, and they will just tell you, and they all of a sudden they put you on. Yeah, it's jokes. It's just jokes. Not that I'm bad minded. I just think it's jokes. Like because in
Well,
their
that's
head,
it.
it's just how
No,
they.
but
It's the clockwork.
that's
It's how
it.
they work.
That's the word respect, because there's different levels of respect to different people. Right now, I could go out on road. I could say hello to somebody, or I could say good morning. Yeah. Now that person might not say good morning. Yeah. There's a now. You've then got to take that, yeah, as the next person ain't like that next person, yeah, and start again and go good morning. Now that person doesn't say to you good morning, yeah. So then that might switch and make you part of that society, yeah. That's changed now, isn't it? Where you're like, yeah, I ain't gonna say good morning no more. What's the point? What's the point of good
So
morning?
with that person or whoever that's it, like, you know, taking that approach, yeah, visiting that walk of life, yeah, like having that look outlook of life, yeah, like, hmm, wouldn't it make sense to look at it like, w- how did that transpire? How did they transpire to be who they are right now? To think that way inclined.
All right. Well,
You understand?
let me explain. Let me show you something.
Have
Yeah.
that to have that kind of state of mind. You feel me? Yeah.
All right. Then let me show you that. Yeah. So obviously you got Scotland, yeah, and obviously you've got where we live. Now we know Scotland is a lot more colder, yeah, and you know down here, down south, or if you are down south, yeah, say like i.e. Southampton, Brighton, London, it's a different climate. So I mean, you can definitely see the difference in the way of life for people down there because it's fucking cold and they're going to be miserable. Whereas us, we're going to be a little bit more, you know what I'm trying to say, like happier people, maybe a little bit more.
No, I don't
Uh,
really see it
uh,
like that, bro. Not
yeah,
not not
maybe,
not
man.
to be argumentative. No, no, not no. Maybe yeah. If we're talking rhetorically, because I don't know Scotland. I've never been. Do you know what I mean? So, for as I know, it could be happy as hell. Do you know what I'm saying? The environment in it, like they say that people from Scotland are taller people, the aggressive people. I don't know. I hear so many things, but like South, we're a minority. We're like the boy in the bubble, isn't it? Like we're the minority, but because we're so secluded, we think it's all about us. Like London, it's just a little place. It's tiny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little place, but it's a heartbeat, man. That's where
Huh?
it's a
It's a
heartbeat, man.
heartbeat.
That's where everybody wants to be. That's where the business is.
It's condensed. There's a lot
Interesting.
going on.
Exactly.
Interesting. Interesting. However, when you say that, okay, now let's look at it this way
So
now.
so so
Okay.
one last thing I'm gonna say, yeah. So
Yeah.
like I was saying, yeah, that little heartbeat, yeah, of influence of like the way people wear their trainers down there, yeah, or the way they've got fashion down there, travels, bruv. Because eventually you'll see like you'll go up north and you'll see like certain brothers still rocking like remember them shot jackets?
Mm.
Yeah. I remember everyone was going hard, yeah. Like up in places like Blackpool and all that places there, yeah. They didn't know about shot jacket. When we finished bucking shot jacket, them lot were mad for them things up there.
I'm actually remember the shop.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, look at Birmingham. Like when we had grime and everything, it took them a little while, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
grime grew. So it just goes because of the
Yeah.
influence.
Yeah. It started from somewhere, right?
Mm.
So it's like a pattern. Here's the
Well,
thing.
it's like a ripple. Like you dash a stone in the water, and where that ripple is, that's the most powerful center point because that's where the start of it is, and then it
But then
just
how can one
goes
say
wash,
that
just like ripples, isn't it?
wait, then how can one say that past intent is not important in the present right now? Because you just said it yourself. It's kind of like a contradiction in a sense. In a sense. Do you get what I mean? In a sense. You know, in a sense of like, okay, it started somewhere and then it grew. It's like a wave. Do you feel me? But at the end of the day, it started somewhere. You have to go to the source of things. I've said it on this on one of your panels before, Shifra, and I said the greatest lesson ever learned is yet to be taught. Where I heard it, probably heard it in the music, probably heard it from my elders. It's probably the same, but I found it to be true because it is that, and I look at things as patterns. So how I understand a lot of things may not be how the next person, but they may look at me as the man's mad, cool, no, different. and I'm proud to be different, and I wouldn't want to be like nothing, no one else. I'm happy being uncomfortable. Me good, me nice. Like,
Yeah, but
you get me. So, however,
yeah.
I was here before, in a sense of like, whether it's DNA, whether it's my influences, it was here before. You can go London, big heartbeat, yeah, the little heartbeat, and you will see shit that they still keep from the Roman times. These things are things that influence the environment. Do you get what I'm saying? So how can past things not be important? It's a pattern. It's like movies. It's like Matrix is no different from Terminator, or the list goes on, or Lord of the Rings. They all have the same patterns. You look, shit, can't make it up. Like, they always have to go back to the source.
I know what you're talking about still. I know what
Yeah.
you mean in the sense of they go through the same process. Like, you have to start off as the underdog, you know, like that, and then you go through the transition to the hero. You see it? Where you have to
And
build
then they
him up.
see
He
like,
has to suffer some loss. He has to go through a big transformation, and then boom, bam, he becomes that guy, innit?
Yeah. You feel me? So it's like, oh, right, see it. So what's that telling, man? It's just back to what I just said. The greatest lesson ever learned is yet taught. So basically, in a lot of them films, they're like, wait, everything man's ever learned is a lie. It's a lie. So how can now be important than yesterday? Because end of the day, bruv, you're living a lie. People are lying broke, you know. Some people are lying rich. Some people are just lying to themselves. Some people are lying to the Most High.
And because I said
But
because
Phil said that.
today would have been the exact same lesson as yesterday. Because, all right, for instance, if I was to say to you, what did you do last week, Saturday? Look how much information, you need to go back to. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible, but there's only a certain amount that your body is gonna need.
Because of the lie of today.
Sorry, let me chime in. Let me chime in.
No, hold on, wait.
I'm gonna tell you where you messed up
Let
there.
me
When you're done,
let me follow on that one, yeah.
Because check this, building a mud hut, we don't need that information now.
Hold on. Before you jump to that part, let's just stick on that bit there, yeah. Bruv, today is a lie. Yeah, we're on this technology thing right now. Yeah, everything is a lie. Look, there's how many hours in a day? People are rushing, they ain't got time to think about this, that, and what's really important. They from their gene, from their very existence. I learned this off my son. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be honest. I learned it off my son, that guy learned that off my son, right? That man don't even breathe properly. When he was born, I was looking up thinking, this brother, blood clot, this you ain't even opened his mouth once. I just sit and watch him in his Moses mouth, and he's just breathing happy. I'm like, raw. And then it hit me. Shit. We've been anxiety, depression, suppression, all these things that's intertwined, bro. Like, we are fucked. Pardon my French again, but real shit. That we've had not even. I looked at my son and said, raw. He's breathing properly. Like, they don't teach you that in school how important breathing is.
So that what you're saying is, so basically, we're enslaving ourselves, yes. Because like I was
emancipate
saying,
yourself from mental slavery. Yeah, Bob Marley had crack.
There's so much information from when man was living in a mud hut, There's so much information, like from that beginning there to when you're born, that there's only a certain amount that you need in your life, really, if you think about it, to survive.
No, but
that's it. Hold on, 1 second.
Let's say that
hold on, Natty, 1 second, Natty. Before you lot continue, let me just ask one question. Are you converting, cuz? Are you converting?
No.
Because I'm not gonna lie. From what you just said there, bro, it sounded like you was converting, Rude Boy. So I have to just pause for a second. Like, brother, what are you saying? You're an Israelite now, yeah?
I'm just saying.
I like what Natty said, though. I like what you said. I think this is like, you know, everyone has their awakening at different times, and this is why it's important, like, because
when you look at certain books, yeah, like for instance, the Bible, then, yeah, I'm gonna bring up the Bible now, yeah. It's lessons to be learned, you know, from days before. Because like you said, how can yesterday be important? That's how it can be important. Because without yesterday, we wouldn't have known about thou shalt not kill. We wouldn't have known about that without yesterday. Without someone going and laying down a murder. And then we could say, nah, that one there can't work, you know. So we had to learn from that one day. And that's why yesterday is important.
Yeah,
But that's why the Most High is important.
In your life, was thou shalt not kill a part of your life yesterday? Because it was for me.
Well, when you say yesterday, like, we have to understand yesterday is yesteryear, and you wasn't alive in yesteryears. There was a time where Natty didn't exist. Yeah. So there was a time where murder didn't exist. Because remember, you see that, for instance, I'll give you an example, Natty, yeah? So you can understand where this is really stemming from. So say, like I said, cybercrime. Yeah. There was a time when cybercrime didn't exist, all right?
Yeah.
All right. So once cybercrime is available now, because they've got a whole internet and a whole cyborg world out there, or cybernetic or internet computer world, however you want to look at it now. Now we have to have new laws. We have to have things come in to protect us against the cybercrime. But now what we have to understand when we're dealing with some of these books like the Bible specifically, it already prepared us for it. So that to an extent could suggest that, like they say, nothing's new under the sun, innit? Like they had already done this, you know, like that. There was already an internet before the internet 0.1, you know, like that. And
That's
that
a
one
good
there,
analysis, though, too. I think
that's what they did. They already made up the rules. They already knew the logistics of how it could get out of control, innit? So now we got internet 1.0, yeah. It's like they already knew what was going to happen with it. They already knew the ups and downs, the kinks. They already knew the flipping drawbacks. They knew about trolling, all of these things from day one, innit? So all they've been doing is just hoping that none of it's going to go too far, innit? It's just a guessing game, really, innit? But, you know, there's a guideline. There has to be a guideline because someone did it before. It's just like the same thing when you look at Cain and Abel. Cain killed his brother, yeah? So now when you have kids now, you have to manage your pitney them a certain way. You can't just leave them run wild, because one of them might kill the other one. You understand? So you have to teach them and guide them.
All right then, Bridget. I'll show you an Apple
that's a good
collective society. Yeah, this is collective society. Right now, when that first GTA come out, I got the game off a friend, right, and I had to hide it because it was 18 or 15, I think. Yeah. But anyway, when I played that game was the baddest game. I was bunking off school, like, bro, I was addicted to that game, bro. Getting in and out of cars.
What game?
Little
Call of
body
Duty?
shifted. Yeah, the very first one.
Nah,
Yeah?
GTA.
Oh, GTA,
right? Now,
the bird's eye view GTA.
Yeah, bird's eye view. Right now, nothing's even come out on what do you call it? Nothing's come out yet where you can go to a virtual world and go to a casino. That was all fallacy to us. That was just all totally stupid. Don't be stupid, bro. That would never happen. But we wished it, bro. And we wished it, bro. And we dreamt it, bro. And we thought, yeah, it'd be wicked if I could be online. Even before that happened, you can even be online and I could be at home. Yeah. None of this was here, bro. But guess what? I know I thought about it, bro. So I didn't think about it where I sat down with somebody and they gave me the idea. I actually thought about it. And then I spoke to a brethren of mine and they actually was like, yeah, that's sick. And they even thought about it as well. Like, you know, when you're sitting there and you're thinking, and it happens, bruv. And it goes
but
too
bro,
far.
this was thought up. You see where I'm going to show you where you're wrong, yeah? I'm going to show you where some of what you're saying is wrong there, yeah? Do you remember a film back in the day with Whoopi Goldberg, Jumping Jack Frost or Jumping Jack something? Do you remember that film there?
Yeah, I remember
Jumping
that.
Jack Flash.
I remember that.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Jumping Jack Flash.
So
That's
if
the one.
you, all right. So if you know about Jumping Jack Flash,
I'm not
yeah,
that
then
old. I don't
bam.
really know. I just looked it up on Google.
Whatever, man. But if you know about Jumping Jack Flash, yeah, then what you will know, yeah, is that Jumping Jack Flash was on the internet chatting to people, like online Facebook kind of thing, like online dating and them thing there from way back when. Yeah. What's that tune there? Do you remember that tune there? The computer love. Remember that tune there?
Big by Zap. Zip.
All right, so that's by Zap. How far back is Computer Love going? Yeah, and what's man
80,
talking about in the
85,
tune?
87.
All right. So what's a man talking about in the tune? Can it be your face I see on my computer screen? Computer, come on. Man was talking about Instagram from way back. Yeah, man was on the Insta just chatting up gal from back then, cuz. So what are we doing here? And then what they've done is they've made the cheaper version, they've made it cheaper and cheaper and more accessible, innit? That's what's happened, cuz. Because you see back in the day, Natty, yeah, let's be honest. You couldn't
but
just
you had
afford a
films
computer like
Weird
that.
Science like that though, man. That was around
Yeah.
that time. Like
Oh,
Weird
snap.
Science.
You
Like,
remember?
Weird Science.
computers have
Exactly.
been
Oh,
computers
shit.
have been around a lot later on than that, man.
All right,
So this,
thank you. So you
Commercial.
gotta
If
think,
you're
bro,
talking
like them times
commercial,
there, yeah.
like
Remember, computers weren't accessible them times there, yeah. For you to have the bad boy computer like what I got now with the graphics card and all them things there, that was gonna cost you 10 bags, 20 bags, something stupid, just to be able to go on some online dating thing. Do you understand?
10
But
bags was
nowadays
money back
it's
then.
more accessible. Do you see it? That's all it is, brother. So all of these things have been there. Like even when you're talking about things like metaverse and all of these ideas, Web3 and all of these things, like it didn't just appear out of thin air. The technology's been here, but they just couldn't make it
Yeah,
accessible. Do you see it?
yeah, because
yeah.
yeah,
Like
through
holographic and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, virtual reality. Remember,
yeah,
that's
but
been
that's
around from
because
time.
yeah, but that's because now that they've made it more. Because if you look at Africa now, you can get Wi-Fi everywhere. So once you can start
Yeah.
relying on Wi-Fi and you don't own satellites, then my friend, it's just a losing game, bro. Like you ain't got satellites and
You know what? It's funny you
Yeah.
saying that, yeah? I remember back in 2000 when I went to Jamaica, yeah? And they've got like two TV channels. Trust me, they show everything on them two channels. It's mad. It's mad. But it was mad, bro. I was just like, I've never seen this shit in my life. This is a lot to just take in at one time. I couldn't fathom the amount of
Man
shit.
used to
But
get
anyway,
certain American cartoons and them thing coming on them one and two channels, you know, like that.
yo, cause you know the researcher was really mad out there. But here's the thing, yeah. One thing I'll never ever forget. I swear on my son, yeah. They were talking on the news, yeah. They were talking about America had this stealth. They're testing this stealth battleship. Like, don't laugh, because everyone's going like, yeah, man, that's nothing. I'm telling you, when they brought it out, yeah, on the news, they were speaking. I don't know how true it was, yeah, but they were saying, yeah, they've been building this shit for like 10 years, X, Y, and Z. So we're basically going back to 1990. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at this stealth battleship on the news. I'm like, Ross. So what I took from that was like, hold on. We're only seeing about this now. You knew about 1990. That anything that
10
we've got
years
right now,
before, you see
we're
it.
behind like 50, 60 years.
Do you see where I'm coming from now, cuz?
It's true,
Once you put that in perspective, rude boy, yeah. Like I said, the man said in that tune, yeah, the man said it quite clearly, yeah. 'Cause remember, it's only recent, yeah, you can do this online thing, yeah, like WhatsApp call. And I just got you on the phone chatting to you, yeah. But remember, certain movies back in the day, you'd have like a Total Recall. You might have that facilitated in there, or what's the other film where it's definitely in there? I'm trying to think. What's it called again? Demolition Man and them thing there. You remember Demolition Man? Yeah, and man are talking on
even
screens.
Star Trek. Even Star Trek.
Yeah,
Like
Star Trek. And man are talking on
even Star
screens.
Trek.
So I'm saying, boom, bam. Like the screen thing has been around from then, but it's just they couldn't give you that computer. If they gave you that computer there, you would have hacked the whole of NASA, you know, like that. You would have had too much power, you know, like that. You could have just transferred people's money to your account or done something stupid that they
it's
couldn't give
crazy.
you access at that point, innit? But now they've got better security measures and certain things in place. They're saying, all right, because like I said, my man in Zap, he had gal on his computer screen from back then, you know.
That's mad.
Yeah. Man was getting computer love from the 80s, cuz like what what do I know? Hey,
It's amazing. So this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, the past has to be like, how are you going to move forward if you don't know where you're coming from?
yeah, the past is a learning curve at the end of the day.
Like,
Where
you
I'm
have
coming
to know
from,
where
it's
you're
like,
coming from. Like,
come on.
you can't forget that.
When you look at them old movies, them old Terminator movies in comparison to the new one looks 10 times better, but that's because they've learned how to manipulate the technology better. Back in them days when they made the first Terminator, They were still using plasticine and making up models and stuff because they couldn't manipulate the graphics good.
Yeah, they were the best ones.
Come a long way.
I started understanding my grandfather, more when I started getting older, right? I started knowing, because we started learning new things that come out new together, innit? His stuff that was in his time around my age, I was like, bro, that's breeze. His stuff, the stuff that I shared between us when, as you know, like I've got to like, 16 at a certain age, like you got that understanding of yeah. Like you become more similar, innit? But you still clash with that stuff, and he's still clashing with my music or whatever, yeah. Now, as I'm getting older, I'm having to make way for all this stuff that my son's into, but what I'm basically trying to say is that I'm not saying that not all the history matters, but just what my granddad was doing in his days. If he popped up now and he started seeing these mobile phones, he's not gonna be, bro. He's not gonna be on it. So he
I
would
kind of
still.
see where you're coming from,
You get
but I
what I'm
think you
saying?
see where you're missing, You see what you're missing, is this, You see, in the age that we're in now, we're millennials, innit? We're born just before the millennium. Do you understand? So all of this technology and stuff was all being made accessible from, from our generation upwards. Then, from about the age of anyone who's born after the 90s, then that's when the technology really started to boom. That's when it started to become more accessible. So I'm gonna say this now, if we're checking it like that now, you see, for like our granddads now, them man they're from a different era. They're from a different time. Remember the telephone, the house phone, like we was talking about the other day. Remember, you had to come and knock at my door. Can he allowed to go and play out? Do you know, like that? You had to knock on the window if you was allowed, or you had to find a way to message me, innit? You had to send a letter. Or remember back in the day we had pager. We didn't even have phone. It was pager before it was really phone blowing up like that. So in this day and age, because the technologies had such a boom, it's like there's only so much new ideas that can come out of it now. And the ideas that can come out of the technology now are ideas that are coming out of technology that already exists. Do you feel where I'm coming from?
I look at that as manipulation.
Well, this is what it is, bro. Like when you think about it, it's like back in the day, we be talking about like mobile phone. They had mobile phone back in the day, 80s, 90s. They had mobile phone, but that mobile phone didn't have a screen where you could look at people on it. It didn't have certain features. Do you understand? That the most you could do was make a call. That's all it was for, innit?
Right. And
but
then
now
it
in
took
this
people
age,
like me and you. It took people like me and you, who had an idea, must have sat there one day and thought, I can't wait till when they make on my iWatch till I can watch movies on it. And it will happen, bro. Because
but you have to check what's really going on. That the world is a computer, innit? Everything is computerized. Everything is digital to some extent. Everything is based on some type of mathematics. Even organic things
energy,
are based on some type of scientific mathematics. Now, once you can work out the breakdown of that mathematics and learn how to reverse those mathematics, that's when you're going to get the phone that does the Star Trek thing. It scans you into the phone, and someone can scan you out on the other side.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by pattern. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean by pattern. Because if you look at it now, it's like putting a kid in a car and telling a kid in the keys to drive. They won't know where to go with it. So what they do, they give their little remote control cars. And I used to give one something when he was 4 or 5 and he wanted to play a computer. I just give him the controller. All the time he thought he was playing, he weren't playing shit. You get what I'm saying? But he's better than me
that's
now.
what I'm trying to say.
He's better than me now. You get what I'm saying?
The more that we invented the wheel, was the more that people then wanted to invent the fucking saddle to sit on the wheel so that we can
So
go
how
down
can
the hill.
today be more important than yesterday? Because here's the thing: if everything, I could be wrong, but I'm kind of reading that everyone's in their own way saying that today's a lie, that we've been lied to, bruv. Like we're living in a system. It's all systematic. It's all manipulation. It's all manipulation. You're working or doing this or hustling or getting smart for currency. It's something that don't exist. Something that is
Yeah.
whatever you say is. Some people will kill you for it. Some people will sell their batty hole for it. Pardon my French. I think like yeah, people will do and work hard. I'm a hard worker. I'm a working class.
And some people just want it for themselves. They don't want no one else to have it. So if you go back in time, if we go back to like the ancient Egyptians or Kemets, or we go back to ancient times, they probably had blasted TV cars. They probably had
And
plasma. They had screens, all of that, but they weren't giving it to everyone. Only certain man from certain caliber was allowed to have certain things in it, because the technology can be dangerous, isn't it? It's like they say nowadays, information can travel from one side of the earth to the other side of the earth in seconds. And that's
okay,
dangerous.
for basing off
Sodom and Gomorrah,
the
Sodom and
information,
Gomorrah,
yeah.
So why did they tell them not to look back?
Okay,
say that
you
again.
say knowledge, you say information. What happens to someone who knows too much information? Informer for dead. So here's the thing: why is it everyone who's got information about anything? They talk about Nikola Tesla, anybody, bro. You're getting it. Phew, dead, done. Blow you up. It don't matter. You're gone. You know too much. We can't have you. You're now. If you're the one talking how you're talking in class, you're upsetting the teacher now, because she's learning or he's learning off a structured, a systematic way of
Off
learning.
the syllabus, innit? The syllabus.
Yeah. So therefore, if you start doing your little smart ass, you go home and do homework and then come to school. So actually, and you approach them a different way, they won't know how to answer it because they've only learned this way. It's like Kevin Hart talking about he went to go martial art classes and shit like that, and defense class or whatnot. And then someone must approach him a different way. He didn't know what to do. I'll bust up laughing because I get it. That the fact that, hold on, it's the same with the teachers. They don't know nothing. The professionals are professional at shit. Let's be quite frank about that. Yeah, because you can go to your doctor or anyone, they will love to talk to you like, oh yeah, I've been doing this for 10 years, 20 years. They don't know nothing. They've just been doing the same thing, recycling. They're the biggest drug thing. I'm swaying into another conversation, but it's all related. Do you get what I'm saying? It's all manipulation to how to control your mind. Yeah, without you even noticing, it's deception. So yesterday is important. Because you got to know where you're coming from.
Of course, it's deception. Look at this thing what they was talking about with the fuel cuts now, yeah, the fuel tax cut now, yeah. So you got this Rishi Sunak, whatever his name is, yeah, and like he's in the newspaper, he's buying petrol, and he's promoting this 5 pence fuel tax cut now, yeah. So they're gonna take 5 pence off of our taxes, yeah, to pay for our fuel. But hold on, the fuel's gone up by about almost £1. But you're giving us 5 pence. We're supposed to get gassed about that. And that's why you're right. We need to know about yesterday. We need to know what was going on there. But for the people who just start driving now, to them it's normal.
You need to know the matrix. You got to know the matrix of how the business matrix, how it's structured. You got to know the pattern. You got to know the business matrix. You got to know the blueprint of anything. If you want to build your house, and last week might have been look like what, and then this week it's painted different or whatever. But your mindset is changed in that household. If you ain't got control of your mind, so therefore,
they're talking about cutting the NHS by 500 million, cuz.
Bro, your home is not a home. It's just a place. They don't teach you that, because if you was doing something last week and you feel that you're in the same place today, then you got it all figured out. Do you get what I mean? Because that means that you or her, you're the oracle and you're the future. You got to do something with that. Do you get what I mean? And that's not to undermine anyone. It's just the fact that if you really peep it and look at it, bro, they teach you that, yeah, your house. People, I say, Joe, so where you live at? Oh, I live in that house over there. I mean, that's a flat. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm like, yeah, but it's a flat. It's a flat, bro. It's, you might as well say that's my home is up there. Like they don't teach you how. They don't take time to listen on what's happening. Yeah, you can't go to certain places and they got flats. What's a flat? Are you out of your mind? I could go countryside. They got big mansion. They don't know. They can't relate to I. When they come to London, it's a roller coaster ride, bro. It's like, how fast life living? You get what I mean? They don't know, and that's what I'm saying. The truth is not being taught. And the only way you're gonna know the hidden history is in you. That's why they're trying to dead off black people. Who are they? They are whoever you say they are. They like to be called they. So they're trying to kill us people off because the truth is in you. So people are looking far, near and far, and not looking within. The truth is in your bloodline. So, got to know where you're coming from. For 100. It's just the way it is.
Come on,
But everyone,
brother. Look at what
everyone's
they're
got this
doing now,
West.
bro.
Yeah,
Bro, they're
man,
talking about cutting the NHS by 500 million, yeah, to cover COVID tests now, yeah. Now, when COVID came in, they didn't tell us about no 500 million pound cuts to the NHS. So all these people that's been test every minute are gonna get vaccinated. They're gonna charge us a bill, and then no one ain't gonna get no use to no hospital because the hospital can't cover the bill, innit? And
the
then what
NHS
happened?
is a
More
big
people dead.
hustle. The NHS is a big hustle. Listen, go to the doctors, just ring them up and tell them that you're sick with something. Yeah, go and just make it up. I guarantee you, they're gonna give you some tablet, bro. I'm telling you, people think that doctors are like a lot of people think that doctors are just rich of just being a doctor. Like that's just mad. But like oh, their profession. No, they know about chemistry, bro. They're the ones investing in them things there. That's probably like the biggest thing on the market. Because if you're sick, COVID, like, you need the antidote. You've got to need a cure. You got to go to them. So you get the cure, and they know facts. This is fact. They know this is important to me anyway. Yeah, it could be important to you, but they know it solves one problem and creates another. Anything man make, yeah, is breakable. Facts. Anything man made can be broken. Ain't that just a bit like bloody coincidence? Like anything a man touch, can break up. You know what I'm saying? But yet we look at like
One
broken
thing I
things
know,
as a
yeah.
man. I'm going
One
into
thing I know, yeah. In nature, there is no waste. Everything recycles.
I agree. I think that's powerful. I think that is
So
powerful.
it's like
It's
what
like
you
it
said,
transforms,
Bridget,
innit?
yeah. It recycles, man. If the leaves fall down, they go back they turn back to soil, go back into the tree. New
Yeah, I think that's
leaves come.
powerful. That's the yeah.
You know
100.
what I mean? There's a cycle, man. We've all got a
Yeah.
cycle.
Go on. And you just said the same thing. So that means yesterday is important. Because if something's
And you
gonna
know
just
what it is,
transform
yeah?
into something else.
I'll tell you what I think the gift that us have is the gift of conscious. Is that we have defined ourselves from being animals to actually being intelligent as we are to be able to speak and talk and everything like that. That we make up the rules, man.
Yeah, and I think that's a curse.
Yeah, it's a
If some
curse.
people look at it like a gift and some people look at it like a curse or both. But I think knowledge is a curse, bro. This is me. That's just what I think. It's a curse. It's a curse. It's a curse. But you're gonna laugh. I get it and I can take it. Yeah. But I had 2 terrapins back in the day. Yeah. And I was so happy with my tropical terrapins. Yeah. My youths were young. Yeah. They're like, no, I'm lying. When my daughter was young, yeah, she was like 4 or 5 at the time, and I took her and my nephew to aquarium. And we saw the terrapins there. And I was like, look, that's what you got. I'm like, hold on a minute. These terrapins are massive. My terrapins are tiny. And that's when I learned that, they grow to their inhabitants.
Yes.
So that's what I mean by knowledge is kind of like a curse, the way it's been alliterated. Because at the end of the day, if we're too full of ourselves, if people just look and put jokes aside, yeah, what I'm saying is so much truth in it. To me, though. But bro,
So
knowledge
this is what
is
I'm trying to.
cursed. If we
So
just go
Bridget,
back to basics and
so
learn within,
Bridget,
like what you said, yeah. Go on, so.
so Bridget, this is what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, it's too far back. Yeah, them pyramids. Yeah, it's too far back.
For
Like
you,
someone might have the knowledge of it all, of the civilizations that have happened. Yeah, but for me and you to be worrying about that, there, you're going to spend more time thinking of sussing something out that is relevant
for
to
you.
your life.
I don't qualify to
Because
say that
what's
for you.
happening now is the same tyrants they had in them days.
You can't say that for me though. For you, I can appreciate that for you. If it's too far back for you, then cool. But it's like someone saying someone should do something. Like No one qualifies to tell the next person what they should not do. This is crazy, but people
No.
do it. We do it unconsciously, like not consciously aware of what we do. Yeah, and I'm saying, for you, fair play. Like I can't tell you you're wrong. I don't qualify to tell you you're wrong. That's for you though. But I think it's a skill that someone can go way back like that. Shit, man, do
I didn't
something with
man
it.
just say I don't qualify to tell you you're wrong. I like that one, there. I
And
like
it is
that
what
one,
it
there.
is. It is what it is. So
Man
here's
said I
the
don't
thing, like, yeah?
qualify.
It's like my nan, yeah, my nan and granddad. Rest in peace, my granddad. I just forget that he's not even here. It's like he's still here. But my granddad, she's still got the strongest patois ever. Fam. She's lived here since the 50s, from the Windrush, bro. Like people would say, bro, like that's lazy, and I don't think it's powerful, fam. Like, hold on, she's been here
Yeah,
for
but she
day and
grew up
she's
like
not
that as well,
changed.
man.
One of my aunts, she's from Manchester. She's been living in London since for like 35 years, bro. And she's still got the strong accent, not trying to put on nothing. I know certain people, yeah, who's been in the country for 3 years, and they're like, right, mate, bro, he's dead. Like, I think it's skillful, and I think it's very skillful for someone to empower themselves within themselves, fam. That's a skill. They never teach you that in school, because if they teach you that in school, they're in trouble. And if everyone start learning like that, then the system's gonna break. It's no longer a system; it's broken.
When did your nan reach it then?
Windrush from way back when, before I was born. I can't remember the exact date, but it was from then. They were the first ones off the boat. That part. Not saying that there weren't black people here already. I'm just saying on the Windrush, yeah. But my point is, end of the
So how
day,
old do you
look at
reckon?
it.
How old do you reckon she was?
I don't know, because that was this. My mind is really like channeled right now on this thing. I can't
Because
really
I
derail.
know a few youths that have come over that are young. So like for instance, my dad come over when he was 8. He lost the
Yeah.
accent. My sister, my nan's eldest daughter come over late, and she lost the
Yeah.
accent. But I
Amazing.
don't know, I think there's a certain point in your life where the older lot, when they reach over, they're not gonna lose it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. In your life, look at it. What I'm saying is, bro, this is how powerful the mind is. The neurons in the man's brain. They don't tell us how they tell us how it works, how they say it works. But you imagine that, like, people will start. I talk how I talk, and I'm like, at no given time, like, do I remember when I started talking like that? Like, so I've been this way all my life. Do you get what I mean? I'm just me. Do you get what I mean? And I'm just saying it in the sense of, imagine if you can control your mind deliberately, like your conscience and your subconscious go hand in hand to help that mind, the silent thoughts in your head, like that's you. When people's like, what the hell are you talking? You're mad. Why are you talking like that? Because the people walking around zombies, we just understand zombie by walking around like the living dead. Like, you are dumb. People don't realize that they're walking zombies, Bridget. It's the same song everywhere. I'm telling you, brother. Like, I'm just saying, people, that's just what I see. I see dead people. On some sixth century, I see dead people. And I'm starting to understand certain patterns of the Bible. I'm not a true believer in the Bible in that sense. I think there's a lot of truth in it. I think it was manipulated. Anyway, before I derail, what I'm saying is, like, when they say, what does he say? Now I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I'm like, raw. So my understanding of that now is like, raw. I'm just seeing dead people, you know, because you got
Okay,
these black
but
girls
what
just
about
thinking like they're with their white mentality. It's mad.
I got
And
one
that
for you.
sounds so racist, but it can't be.
I got one for you. What about White can live, dark and bomber clock dead?
Dead. Is
Now,
it though?
to me, that's powerful.
I think that, yeah,
That's
that
very
makes sense.
powerful, bro.
Yeah, it's quite powerful though.
Yeah,
Still.
and you know something? That's passed down from the ancestors.
Yeah, yeah, for real. I think that is
They don't put
powerful.
that in the Bible.
Walking silence for
Yeah,
real. It's like, it is powerful. That is
listen,
powerful.
bro. You could say, listen, bro. There could be 10. There could be 10 Donnies in front of you. As soon as you block that out, bro, they know what time it is.
Yeah.
Different talk.
Yeah. Walk and live, talk and bomb. Yeah, I remember.
What else did they used to say? If you can't hear, you
Dance
must
real
feel.
quick. Who don't hear
Like,
must
if you
feel.
can't hear, you must feel. That's not in. That's not in no books.
Because it kind of is. It's just probably put in a different way. It's like seeing without looking and feeling without reaching. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it kind of is. It kind
Yeah,
of
well,
is.
when
You
you
can't hear
when
me.
yeah, well,
Kind of.
when you find that, when you find it, when you find them books, when you find them words in like that in the book, then yeah, but the words that we're using, that Caribbeans use, particularly, or Africans use, would be if you can't hear, you must feel.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah,
holding on
No
to
one
the
else says it.
ancestry things, like like ancestry
Right.
like teachings. Like,
Yo,
do you get what I'm saying? So
me.
Living Bible, which is a living Bible.
yeah. But
Can't hear me.
that's it. It's like your body's like a tabernacle, isn't it? So I bun down my tabernacle all the time because I
I
smoke.
60.
You know
I
what I mean?
60.
Huh? Man, fall asleep.
Can you hear me? Oh, can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Breaking up.
You can hear you, man.
I feel
Yeah.
on my
Your lines. You
Yeah, it's this
disappeared.
thing, man.
Yeah, it is. No, but that is powerful though. And that's what I say. It's like literally when you think about it, like if a person just takes the time to think about it, like this, literally look at it, like I can't make it up. Like society, like in a London thing, yeah. People watch a lot of EastEnders and they incorporate that in their home without even being consciously aware of it.
Check this,
Yeah.
brethren. Yeah. What do you want in life? Do you want more or do you want less?
I just want the truth.
All right. You're looking for the truth, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Now, you know what they say about people who look for the truth? They're called spirit.
Yo, can you hear me now?
You have a
Yeah, I
spirit.
can hear you.
You're spiritually gifted, because people like magis and magicians and all them type of people that they talk about, they're always searching for truth, knowledge, and it can be very hard to fool you. Like you might not jump into something quick, as to say,
I
like
know
jump
you.
in the boat.
Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, can hear
you
you.
good now, man.
Yeah. I can hear this whole. I can kill this whole conversation right now with one sentence.
God, if you must.
Walk and live. Talk and bomb clock dead.
No, my man already dropped that one though.
I know. Must say walk and live. Talk
Yeah.
and bomb clock dead. He's
Classic,
serious. He
man.
was serious.
Talk and on a bomb clock dead.
You know how deep that one goes in? Hey,
Deep, bro.
trust me. But it's just it's just a mad pattern that people are getting. Like I listen to Garnet Silk and that, yeah, and I'm like, right, these people really got assassinated, you know. In my opinion, that's just an opinion of mine. It's not a factor. I don't know, you know what I mean? Second reference, but how I heard dude got taken out and what he stood for, and everyone, what's the coincidence? Like, so what if there's another black person who did? It's like Planets of the Apes. It's like you got the donkeys, isn't it? Like, it's real shit. It's just the same pattern there again. Even then, look at that. Man said, "Yo, we got to take it back to the home." My man was that from. Yeah, I'm gonna. But basically, yeah, we can make life so simple, innit? Yeah. But it seems like if you ain't putting up a resistance, yeah, you're failing. You're losing. Like I'm talking for myself. I'm just talking as third person.
Oh shoot! No, hold on. Pause. On that note, yeah, from what you just said there, I just remembered, yeah, like anyone who's watching, this is Jokes and Banter. If you want to join the panel, there's a link in the live chat.
Yeah, just hit the link in the live chat. That'll take you straight to the panel.
Hit the like.
Hit that like button. Hit that share button at least once or twice if you can. That helps the channel, like, to get to new people.
Don't forget
You know, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Hit the notification bell. Yeah, it says in the it says hit the link to join the panel in the description, but that link's not working. That is the wrong link. Don't use that one. Yeah. So we're gonna take that down off the screen because it don't make sense it being there. Yeah, man. Hit that like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. All of that. 360. Sorry to cut you like that,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't
But
know
like
how
you
you
said,
link that to what I was saying. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just jump on that helps. Yeah, 'cause, yeah. It's all about people's feelings, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. Also,
can you not see
what I
how
wanted
emotional people are? Like,
yeah. Also, what I wanted you, man, to have a look at. Yeah. Have a look in 1990. The population of the UK in 1990 to the population in the UK of 2020. Yeah.
what's the difference?
the difference is back then I can be on my moped or my motorbike, hop a wheelie from Lewisham all the way to Streatham, not get lick off my bike. Wouldn't get back again because there's too much cars on the road.
Too
I know that
much
was just so
house on the
random.
road. Too much flat on the road. Too much train on the road. Too much office block on the road.
Potholes.
Yeah. Too much
Yeah.
people on the road.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So how do you control that, bro? Other than cigarettes and medication, how do you control that? What happens when people start getting used to the medication? How do you control them? Because you have to cull. History just shows you, yeah, the wickedness of man getting bigger and growing and growing and growing, that we end up destroying ourselves. We already are putting ourselves in a box as it is. We already are making this world. None of this Bitcoin or none of this computer or anything would happen unless we did not purchase it and start using these wicked inventions in our hand.
See now, you see what I'm now. This is what's gonna happen. Yeah, man, I have to understand. Like slavery, innit? The chains are just concealed, man. Like everyone's a slave now to the system, innit? Yeah,
that's it.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to use it. You either jump on this or get left behind. It's the whole running narrative. There's nothing you could do about it. And then when everyone clock on, it's gonna be too late. You're done. You're done out here. Yeah.
You can't have a phone out here now. You cannot have not have an Android phone in 2020, like, because them normal phones just look like calculator now.
There's a calculator.
You know what I mean?
There's
iPhone 4 is just a calculator now, bro.
iPhone.
I see you still like a fancy one, isn't it?
Oh shit, it's an antique. No, it's man. No,
Until it's just a calculator now, cause I should have. But some of the old phones, though, yeah, they got certain features that the new phones don't have. That's the whole issue with this phone thing, man. It's like they give us something better to take something away that was good. It's just weird.
They said, you know what? We'll give you one little feature, a new feature, one little this and that, or we'll give you 3, 4, 5 cameras in one. Right,
Yeah, it's all camera
it's
now. That's all it
mental.
is. All of the feature is camera business. And this is what I'm saying. It's like, to me, that's where the technology is going right now. You know, they're finding different ways to scan you into the phone and scan your measurements, your schematics, and put you in the phone and then put you in that digital world, innit? So by the time they master that now, like, man are gonna have a VR suit, you know, like that. People walking around in their VR suit in the real world, but you know where someone is in the digital world because you can see them on your VR, you know, like that.
It's just an evil eye. It's like that film I mentioned earlier, that Lord of the Rings, and you got that eye you can see. As soon as you touch that ring, it's like, bro, I see where you are. Like everyone's under that.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely the mark on the beast. So that's a part of it. Definitely a part of it. It's just one's understanding of it. Yes.
Well, I look at it
Well,
like
check
this,
this, yeah.
yeah. Go on.
Check this, yeah.
Go on.
1 hour. This is what they reckon, yeah. 1 hour in space.
Sorry, I can only take that request while you're listening to music or a podcast.
What are you talking about, Siri? Allow me, man. Spooky,
I
bro.
said Siri's
Yeah,
gone
random.
1 hour in space is like hold on, let me get it.
Siri
like
just found the
26
personality
seconds.
version.
26
Not like that.
seconds is 1 hour on Earth, but 26 seconds in space is 1 hour on Earth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
I don't know
time
if I
lapse.
believe that, man.
But
That's
just
what
imagine
they
if that's
reckon
true.
time lapse.
Right, so just imagine if that's true, yeah. You can go ahead of time of people.
Huh?
I don't know about all of that, man. I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
I don't know about all that. Like, so again, seeing and
I don't
believing
know,
kind of
man.
helps sometimes to believe. Like,
Yeah,
you
you know, like that. You have to believe something to really make it work,
like,
brother.
oh, it's there. I can see it.
You
It's
have to be
there. It
careful,
is.
yeah.
Like, it's there.
You have to be
Okay.
careful, yeah, brother. You have to be
Yeah.
careful. Yeah, God, them man are gonna go out into space and say, yeah, we're gonna travel from here to the other side of the universe. They're gonna say, yeah, it's gonna take 10,000 years, but
Yeah.
remember, 1 year in space is only 26 seconds. Listen, brother.
Like, they think man's too fool, innit?
You
Right,
fool,
it's mad.
which fool?
They think man fool, fam. Like, we just keep not. They can't fool everybody. In like, just allow it in.
Yeah,
No, I
I
get
like
it,
that
and I
one
think
there.
you know what I'm saying. Like, I admire the elegance. Oh, you truly believe that? That's cool. It's a good
Man said
idea.
2 minutes in space is 1 year on Earth. And
So do you know what they reckon? 7 years is equal to 1 hour in space.
wow.
I don't listen to Dave. Too tough. Yeah, it's good though, but this is a myth. To me, that's not my reality. I don't even know if that's even real. I don't even know if
I don't
gravity
even
is real.
know. I don't know.
All right, check this, yeah. If man and a
don't-
woman had sex in space and they managed the sperm managed to get into the egg, yeah, what would the baby
Hold
turn
up,
out
hold
like?
up. Born Rich, hit the link, man. You're Born
Oh
Rich,
yeah,
can you hear
born
me?
rich, man.
Hit the link, man. It's in the chat. I'm gonna drop it again.
Drop it like it's hard. Drop it like it's hard.
Yeah, sorry, lads. I didn't mean to interrupt you like that, but yeah, I'm just trying to let people know that they can hit the link if they want.
Yeah, man. So if they have sex, yeah, and they manage to have the kid up in space, right? How would the kid turn out if the gravity and everything wouldn't be able to hold the nucleus and all the cells and everything together?
I don't know about that. I know about these damn bills though. Here's the thing. I'll have to go to see. I mean,
Where that bone?
What up, fam?
What's happening, man?
What's poppin', boy?
Chilling, man. What y'all boys up to?
To say talking, man, just reasoning, like that, catching two little vibes and just reasoning on a couple subjects, like that, just nice and casual.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's this right here? Show for your new channel?
Oh, this ain't my channel. This is all of our channel, man. This is like this is the hood channel right now, man.
All right, cool.
Yeah, everybody
lighting up the airwaves.
Cool. All right, cool. Yeah. I'm here, man.
It's 360 channel really, so he can kick you off if he wants, but I don't think he's gonna do that.
we got jokes.
I should have.
I'm not into cults, man. I'm not into cults and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you
I
can say
Born Rich,
good
what do you think
morning,
about that stuff earlier,
say
man?
whatever you like.
What stuff?
We was playing some videos of who do we have up in there?
Nature Boy.
I need to remember the guy's name now, man. We had Young Pharaoh, we had Billy Carson. Do you know about Billy Carson?
Yeah, I watched a few of his videos.
All right, so we had Billy Carson, Young Pharaoh, I think it was Jabari and Nature Boy, and apparently all of them have been abducted by aliens, and they all got their little cults going on, and like they're seen as cult kind of in this video that we was playing.
Really?
Do you think that they're cults? How do you feel about that? Do you feel like they're cult leaders? Are they
I try not to say,
missionaries?
I try not to say coach. I try not to say coach just because I know. I try not to say coach just because I know, like, anytime black people get on code or get a movement going, then the media or just society period is going to say negative shit about it. You know what I mean? So
I hear you.
not to get into coach. Now, if you're doing some dangerous shit, like some, all right, I'll tell you this. I'll say it like this. Like, if we take Nature Boy, right? So Nature Boy's great idea, right? Great idea. I'm gonna leave Babylon, start my own.
It's a great idea. Like, hey, boy.
Think about the premise of it though. So, for the premise of it is brilliant.
Well, we had Mr. Palu here earlier. Yeah, Mr. Palu just straight up with us. He just said that shit is pimping, and he was telling us about pimps and like he was telling us his pimp game is strong and all of this pimping stuff. So, do you subscribe to the pimping, or is this not pimping to you? Talk to me. I'd like to understand from your perspective.
Well, from what I've heard on the internet, what Nature Boy is doing is some form of exploitation. Let's put it like that, right? That's what I've heard.
Okay.
I don't know what the man's really doing, but if you listen to the internet, yes, he's doing some sort of exploitation. If what the women are saying is true, then yes, that's exploitation. But the premise, like I was saying though, the premise of it is beautiful though, right? I'm gonna start a community to escape from Babylon. We're gonna live off the land. We're gonna live off the land and shit like that. The premise of it is beautiful. The problem is that you get men with their egos, and that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. What about the men rubbing his feet? What do you think about the man?
Yeah, that was wow. That's crazy.
Hey, talk to me, brother. Please talk to me, brother.
When I saw that shit, I was like, yeah. He said, he's always been a weird character to me, though, right? Like,
Brother, talk to me about the foot massage, though, man.
Yeah, like you
How
did.
did that make?
Let me say this,
He
though.
did what?
If you did gay porn before, it doesn't surprise me if you got 10 men rubbing your feet. You see what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah, that
weird.
sounds crazy to me.
Weird. That's weird shit. Well, I ain't into that, but I do try to be careful of. I don't like me. I don't really use the word cult.
Yeah,
I don't, because even when I see like white people, like if you go to the history of America and you look at Waco, Texas, like I don't know what that man was doing. I know he did some shit to piss the government off, so they went in there and they, I don't know. It's a weird little spot, man. I just know that these Western governments don't want you to be self-sufficient. So when you do become self-sufficient, then they'll start saying, they'll just destroy your character. They'll destroy your reputation. They'll say, yeah, you're sodomizing people there.
I hear you. But how did we get no, I'm not being funny, Boom Rich, like on a serious level, yeah. Now I feel kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know what I was watching earlier, because we went from a video, what we was watching earlier, of there was a guy, Nature Boy, sitting on a chair or something, and he says, I can just do anything. Like, look, they just rub my feet. Like, you should take my boots off. Brother. I said, no, this time don't look right here. Then we got from all the way from there to gay porn, just like 100% True said in the chat. Like, it's like, bro, how did we get here?
Talking about this same person. This same person did all of these.
Is that what he was doing?
Yeah. I watched the video of him saying it because everybody was like, "Yo, Nature Boy."
Oh shit!
Everybody was like,
my
"Yo,
heart started
Nature
beating
Boy."
there.
No, everybody was like, "No, look, Nature Boy, we got this video of you doing gay porn," and he didn't address it. He didn't address it for like a year, 2 years, and then he finally addressed it and was like, "Yeah, it was me. I was young." Like, yo, so that's what I'm saying.
So is that why?
So this new video, Natty, real quick, Natty, this new video of 10 men rubbing his feet, it doesn't surprise me because this is the same brother who did gay porn 7-8 years ago. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's why he needs to surround him around people to protect his little ass.
And it's exploitation, because even that video that y'all watched, he was asking those other guys, how much money did you give me? And they're like, bro, I give you 30,000. He asked the other guy, how much money did you give me? The other guy's like, yeah, I gave you 70,000. Like, bro, that's $100,000 right there that somebody gave you. And shit, y'all ain't rich, or I'm saying y'all ain't got no business or nothing to show for it. I don't know, man. It couldn't be me. Like I said, I think the premise is dope. I would love to get me 15 loyal people and we all put in a pot and come up with $100,000. I promise you, I ain't gonna have people rubbing my feet if we come up on $100,000. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some business handled. So that's what I was saying. Like the premise of having your own community, your own space, all of that shit is dope. It's just when you get like narcissistic people, then of course they're gonna take advantage of you. It's like the pastor. I think the church is a beautiful idea, but then I see women in the church who can't get their electric bill paid, and the pastor's driving a Mercedes Benz. Then
Yeah,
it's
but
like, what
Bon,
the fuck are we doing?
what I'm trying to say, yeah, he feeds off other people because he can't do it on himself because he's so written off, yeah. Like the shit that's out there on him like that is so discriminating, yeah, for a man for him to be like that. That okay, cool. Then you start switching up where you've got, women around you and you're trying to show, I'm a man, and you're trying to show to people, because you weren't like that at the start, do you know what I mean? Like he's trying to show this different person and trying to tell other people about this, tell other people about that, and then boom, it's like, oh well, because this is out about me, you know what? I might as well run with that now
Yes,
because
I have to
there's no
overcompensate.
getting away from it.
Mm-hmm.
And so them people there, yeah, they're just like, I don't know, man. It's like if you took those people away from him, really, he'd be nothing.
Yeah, and just be
He'd have to
another.
go to a new low.
It's
Yeah.
manipulation, man.
Yep, that's what it is. Manipulation.
100%. And if you don't agree with him, oh look, you see, and instead of him just having to address here, or that person, he has to get everybody else to address it. That's cult.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
pussy.
cult.
That's pussy boy.
Yeah, I don't
That is
know.
straight up skirt and blouse.
Yeah, do you think that's weak? Would
I
you
think it's
consider
very
Nature
weak.
Boy a weak man?
Yeah, definitely. Because like I was saying to Shifa, if somebody else when somebody else actually comes up in there who's not having it and could show him that, you know what, I could run these hoes without actually having to pimp myself out. Do you know what I mean? Like I could pimp these hoes without having to touch them and take over your shit. Like imagine someone just coming there straight up and down, boom. That's your god. I just knocked him out. Now what you say?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man.
And he's so far out, like no one's gonna trouble him in that little neighborhood.
Pimping ain't easy.
No, that's one of the first things you do, right? So when I look at all the characteristics of what people call cults, the first thing you do is isolation, right? It's one of the first things, isolation. So you think about all the people you think are cult leaders, one of the first things they did was got away from the general public. Yeah, so that's one of the first things they did. I don't know. Like I said, though, I would never shit on that premise. That premise, the Dr. York premise.
I don't know what's happening there.
Yeah, I can't see nothing happening on there.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not coming through, man. I'm gonna have to get the internet to reload or something. It's gone slow, like that.
No, him just change the convo, man. That's just some extreme manipulation, like in a different. To me, it's just weird.
Do you know what? I wanted to play this video, because it just looked weird to me. I was watching this video. I've typed in Nature Boy, and this is what came up. And I was watching this video. I said, oh.
that is funny, man. But you didn't get to see it. I'm gonna have to like sort the internet out, man.
Nah, it's all right, bro.
We say you didn't like that one.
It didn't play, man.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. After hearing this revelation today about Nature Boy, it's made me think a lot different about like these wrestlers like Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, and the man there, and you're in there like grappling with man every week,
Put us a piece
week
of
in,
it.
week out. What? I don't know, man. I don't know what.
Please.
But they both called the Nature Boy, innit? So we doing it. How did we even get here, man? I'm gonna just leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Let me ask you this: do you look at cult leaders? Would you consider them to be weak men?
I just consider them to be what it says on the tin, innit? They're cult leaders, innit? If they are cult leaders, and a cult is just it's a different mindset, innit? Like it's a different belief system.
Yeah, but to run away,
Something to that
start a
effect.
new life. To run away, start a new life. To have an opinion that no one is allowed to have is basically you trying to get away from a society that has hurt your ass. Or if you're stuck in that society, you may get people to definitely, follow or dress how you are, or
Yeah, but remember, cult is only a
give you a
cult
name.
because it's something that's relatively like it's not known to people like that, or maybe it's something that's just new. Do you understand? Or it's not relatively practiced like that. Do you feel where I'm coming from? There's not enough people doing it for you to call it culture. Do you feel where I'm coming from? Because cult is just a shortened version of that word, is it not? When we're talking about cult, we're talking about the culture. Do you feel where I'm coming from? So I think to some extent, like, I'm
Yeah,
not
but you
saying
can
that they
have
are
like
cults,
unique
but they
practices.
could be cultish.
All right, look at a unique practice. Yeah, like a cultish vibe could be like saying put a 1 up in the chat, like somebody who says, "Yo, put a 1 up in the chat." Everyone puts a 1 up in the chat. Put a 2 up in the chat if you think everyone could do 2. You know what I mean?
That's what. That's a cult.
Yeah, that could be cultish.
I can't say that. I'm gonna tell you why I disagree, right? Because if you go to hip hop shows and they say everybody put your hands in the air, or everybody put your cell phone light in the air, or everybody put your lighters up in the air, like
Cult.
would you call that a cult?
Yep.
Well, maybe I don't know
I
the
born
difference.
rich. I'm really sorry to do this to you, bro. Like online and all of that right now, like this. But how do you make your picture like that, bro?
Oh, go to fucking what is it? You got to go to the green screen. Go to the green screen thing or the virtual background.
Hold on, how do I do this now? Let me add it.
I think you have to. I think you have to be on the laptop. If you're on the laptop.
Okay, yeah, I'm on the computer.
Okay,
that's cool.
So you go to the settings.
Go to the settings, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Edit avatar and audio and all of that, yeah.
No, you're gonna go at the bottom, right, where it says mute, stop cam, settings.
Oh yeah, settings. Yeah. I got you.
Go to
I'm in the settings.
Virtual background.
I'm on virtual background.
Okay, now you gotta you got to turn your camera on and like click on a picture. So you may want to get yourself together if you can't, because your camera may flash you at first. Or maybe you can go ahead and change the fade. Take the fade.
I can't use the picture that I got now.
Take the fade all the way up. And do you have pictures down below where it says virtual backgrounds? You should have some pictures down there, right?
No, do you know what? It says my browser doesn't support it. It says I need to use Google Chrome.
Yeah.
So I have to use Google Chrome to do this
that's
now,
what
yeah?
I'm using. Yeah, that's what I'm using.
For freak's sakes, man. Why do they do this? Like,
Why can't I just use any Google? Why do I have to specifically use Chrome? What is the deal with Chrome? Talk to me, brother. Because
I have no idea. I had to go through the same steps.
don't you feel like that's the one where they're gonna track you though? Because it's like,
Because I was on a Mac, I'm on a Mac, and I kept trying to use Safari, and it just doesn't. It's not compatible with Safari.
hold on, I am on Google Chrome, Toronto. So why is it telling me to use Google Chrome if I am on Google Chrome? This don't make no sense. So you said go to virtual background, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me reload my browser and see if that does anything. All right, now this is Google Chrome that we're in right now.
Like if you had a green screen, that's what it is. This is pretty much like a green screen background that you just fade. I pretty much faded myself out from the background, and now you just see the green screen background. That's pretty much how you do it.
Okay, hold on. So I go to settings. And these are a bit more computer resources. Okay, whatever, bam. So I've not got the green screen up right now. I do have a green screen. Do I need to
You
put
don't
it
have
up?
to put it up. You don't have to put it up. When you go virtual background, what's in the box? What is it saying in the box? You have a big box right there in front of you. What
It
is
says upload background, upload.
Yeah, so then the picture, I guess the picture that you will want to show,
Okay.
like I'm showing, you want to upload that.
Yeah, I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you.
And once you upload it, those pictures will go underneath. They'll go up underneath that big box. And you'll see some pictures, and you click on that and fade. You pretty much fading yourself out because it's a fade nozzle here. Like I think, let me play with it like this. See, it fades to me, then it fades me out. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how this is.
So what do I have to do? Do I have to click that I have a green screen?
Yeah, yeah. Just say yeah. Just say yeah.
Alright. So then I'll put that up there. And then what do I have to do with the fader now?
Turn it all the way up.
To 100, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. And then you should be able to just click on a picture up under. Do you have a few pictures up under? Up under the fade nozzle? Click on one of those pictures.
I clicked on the picture now. Now what do I do?
Oh, fuck. Scroll up. Keep scrolling up and see does it say anything like okay. Don't say anything like okay.
Do I have to have my camera plugged in for this?
Yeah, yeah. You have to have your camera off, right? I don't know if you have
I've
to
got
have
my
your
camera off right now. Why do I need it plugged in?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so.
Have you got your camera plugged in?
Yeah, I do, but I have the laptop with the built-in camera. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing that is picking up your laptop's camera. So what, you just cut it on and off?
Yeah, I just faded, right? So like you got it on fade 100. If I take my fade down to like 20, you'll see my face how I look right now instead of this picture.
Okay, so it is using your camera then,
Yeah.
but your camera's just not doing nothing.
You're right. You probably do need your camera. You're right, sir.
Say nothing. I just had to make sure I knew what I was doing here, man. Alright, so bam. I got the camera plugged in. I've clicked on that thing. Yeah.
The first thing, bro, like if you want to, I would take the fade down to like 20 and see if you can see yourself. Then you should be able to fade it out.
I'm hearing you. So I need to have the lights on because my background is just dark right now, so the camera's not seeing nothing.
Man sitting there like Darth Vader and the man there just in the darkness.
Yeah, I don't even know if that matters, but maybe it does.
Right now I don't look like it's picking up the camera, so I've obviously done something wrong here. Here we go. So we've got some camera now. And then I need to go to settings.
There you go. There it is, Shuffle.
Oh shit! Yeah. Gang.
Yeah. And then the more you upload up under the virtual backgrounds, then you can just click on different pictures. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what's going on.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got a whole little list of pictures where you can just keep switching it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's sick still. That's sick. I like that, man. Don't worry, man. I got more pictures too. I should love.
You just keep doing it like that, light
Yeah,
work.
that was
Man.
sick still. That was
Light
sick.
work,
That was
man.
sick. I like that one there
I had to
still.
learn from Veli though. I ain't gonna lie, Veli and Sosa told me because I was jealous too. I was like, how the fuck y'all pictures look like that?
Yeah, I need the picture to look like that. I don't know what's going on. I was looking at your one. I was like, behave, mate, behave.
Yeah,
Someone asked me that earlier as well.
Yeah, but the reason I keep bringing up that week topic, cause Shifra, I'm about to go live in a few minutes on my channel, and I'm just asking the question: are black men globally viewed as weak men? Globally. So we're gonna get into that.
Really?
Man.
What made you come up with that idea?
So I was on 9eth. I've really been hearing it a lot, right? So when you have those typical black men versus black women conversation, that's one of the talking points that the women are saying. Black men are weak. They can't defeat the police. They can't defeat white supremacy. They can't protect. They can't protect the women. And the weak is the word I keep hearing. So then I heard I was on 9ethers earlier, and I heard Melon say that like some of these men are just weak, and I'm like, I keep hearing this word, so it's time to, it's time to go ahead and burn that out, man. Burn all that weak
I'm
shit.
hearing you still. But should we start on that topic right now before I switch off, and then we can jump over to your channel?
Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah. I would like to hear what y'all said, man. I would like to hear what you said. That's why I addressed it to to the brothers that's on this panel. Yeah, I want to hear
Well,
what
what do
y'all.
the brothers then think, man? Are black men weak? Are we weak? Talk to me. I miss story, yeah. If you want the link is in the chat, yeah. Bam. So just hit the link in the chat. You're good to go. So what was you saying, Born Rich?
I would say we're not. I would say we're not. But see, I get accused of this a lot online. Is I take my personal experiences and try to project that over all black men. And maybe I am guilty of that, but I don't hang around weak men. You feel me? I don't hang. That's why I don't understand that deadbeat dad concept, because no, you can't be in my circle if you're a deadbeat father. You see what I'm saying? If you disrespect women and put your hands on women, you can't be in my circle. It's certain codes of conducts and ethics that you have to be in my circle. And I don't know these guys, but I'm trying to learn, Schiffer, to understand that my close circle is not every black man in the world. You see what I'm saying, Schiffer? Like, I would be foolish to think that, of course, it is some weak black men out here. If I say the majority of it, without doing any research or anything, I'm going to say the majority of black men aren't weak. So That's what I would say. I would say the majority of black men to me aren't weak. But then I know I'm just in a little small town in Tennessee. So
No, I'd be inclined to agree with you, man.
yeah, I
You
don't
know, I
think
think the
so.
black man's very strong. I think we're very strong, like sometimes too strong, like strong in mind, strong in body, strong in everything in it. So it's like, you know, sometimes strong can be conflicting when you got too many strong people in one place. You know, we might have a difference in opinion, and everyone's strong with their opinions around here. Do you feel where I'm coming from? So it's like, I don't get this weak talk. I just think that certain people, you know, they're in a situation where they're punishing themselves because they have to be a certain way, they have to act a certain way, you know, like that. So they want you to stick to it, you know, like that. That's what it is. That's the real reality of it, man.
Yeah.
Like people are attacking themselves. They don't even realize it. Like every time you go around pointing fingers, yeah, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I
Do you
think
feel
one
where
of
I'm
the
coming from?
yeah, I think one of the premises on why that was mentioned earlier, because I know you guys in the UK had a case of, you know, the girl who got strip searched. That's what the conversation was about. The young girl who got strip searched, and I guess you guys did a protest or something, and and Leo Muhammad from the Nation of Islam said it's not enough black men out here at this protest. So black
I hear
men need
you.
to step up. Black men need to step up. And so the sisters on Nine Ether panel was saying he's right. Black men need to step up because women don't feel protected. They're letting people strip search our daughters and nobody's fighting back. And that's weak.
Yeah, but you have to understand that people are only on code when it suits them more times, you know, like that. So at the end of the day, like you gotta do what's right for you and what's right for yours in the end, innit? That everyone can say let's riot tomorrow, innit? But we know who's getting nicked, innit? Do you feel where I'm coming from?
Yeah, that's one of
It's
the
gonna
brothers.
be the man them, innit?
Yeah,
The
that's
man
what
them are
one of
going
the
down the
brothers was
station.
saying too. Yeah, one of the
Do you
brothers
feel
was
me?
saying that. He was saying that too. He was like, look, he was like, and he said he had a good. He said all these women on this panel, none of you guys have been strip searched, but almost every man on this panel has been, if not strip searched, stopped and searched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that one of the brothers said though. I kind of
No, but
agree.
that's the reality, man. Who's going down the station after? Who's gonna have to answer for all of this? And when it comes to it, they can say, "Oh, the man, them ain't stepping up," but the man, them ain't stupid enough to be scapegoats anymore, man. We had that time, man. That time passed. We woke up. We started realizing, you know what? When all is said and done, I still gotta feed my family tomorrow, innit? Me and mine ain't going without, because guess what? Everyone's gonna carry on like it's just a regular day. You see where I'm coming from?
That's a
So
fact.
this is why even when we talk about them boy there that we was talking about earlier, what's my
Yeah,
nature boy,
nature boy,
whoever,
man.
they're
Yeah.
doing their thing. It's like I kind of get it as well, because it's like at the end of the day, the world is crooked, isn't it? They'll chew you up and spit you out. So if he's found a different system that works for him and to any extent can benefit the people around him, then you know he beat the system, innit? Like, come on, man.
Bro, you just oh man, Silver, you just touched on I'm finna get ready to go in a minute because I'm gonna start my show. But look, bro, you just touched on something super dope, right? Because Nature Boy, take away all the other bullshit, right? All the other bullshit we
Yeah.
said about Nature Boy, people rubbing his feet and all that shit I said earlier. But if you take a person like Nature Boy and he marries 6, 7 girls, I don't even know if the women would agree with that. The women would call those women weak
Yeah.
for marrying him. I don't know, man. This whole week, yeah, I want to get into the word weak anyway, because people throw it around loosey goosey, and damn, Schiffer, you just made a light bulb and go
Yeah,
off.
but a lot of people are weak though, man. When you think about it, yeah, 9 times out of 10, we're all weak. We work all week. Do you know like that? And it's only on Saturday and Sunday when the week ends. Do you know like that?
That's a
So
fact. And I
we're
tell
all
people,
weak, man.
victim. And I'm gonna tell you this, Schiffer, you may not agree, but I tell everybody, listen, man, when don't tell me I'm playing a victim or doing victimhood. I embrace the word victim. I do, because I come from a long line of people who was victim of slavery, victim of rape, victim of Jim Crow, victim of mass incarceration, police injustice. I come from a long line of victims, and they look strong as fuck to me. I don't care how they look to outsiders. But my grandfather was a victim of white supremacy, Jim Crow, and that's one of the strongest men I know. And he would have told you in his day, yes, of course I'm a victim of white supremacy, but I don't sit on my ass and not do nothing. I don't sit on my
Yeah,
ass.
makes sense.
Hold on, what's the name of this? I don't sit on my ass day.
Yeah, come on.
Well, yeah,
Sat
Chef.
on your ass there, you get me?
On that note, Chef, I gotta get over here and start mine, bro, because I'm gonna do this show and then make sure I take some sunlight today.
Alright, we'll
Man.
drop the link in it. Drop the link in the chat because we're gonna lock off over here in a hot minute. So,
I
right,
am.
I can jump over your side.
Yeah, keep peeping your YouTube chat. I'm gonna leave this your YouTube tab open. I'm gonna drop the link. Let me go live and where the link comes alive, and then I'll drop it, bro. Appreciate it though, Chef. I'm subscribed. I'm locked in. I click the bell. I get all the notifications, brother. So
Bless, fam.
And we got a direct link on Discord now, brother. So whenever you go
Yeah,
live,
come on.
any information you want to send to me, brother, feel free to send it. Shit.
Yeah, man. I'll make sure I do that, man. We'll talk.
100, man. I'll see you on the other side.
Bless up, boy. Done though. Who's still here? Is everyone gone? Yo, 360, you still there? Yeah, my man caught two jokes today, so I'm not gonna lie, that was a good little catch up, but I got things to do now anyway, man. I know you lot probably got things to do as well, so man, just keep it pushing, innit? Like, I'm gonna lock that down in a second still. Literally. Like, it was a good little convo today still. We saw some weird stuff. Nature boy, you know. I really wish you lot could have seen that video with Ric Flair doing his nature boy thing, because that did look funny as hell. But yeah, man. Man said nature boy, yeah. A man's got man rubbing his feet. I couldn't make this stuff up. The internet's gone crazy with stuff. Yeah. But you gotta think everyone can find you now as well, innit? Like, everyone's findable. That's why I think this whole internet stuff is just nuts. Like, it's crazy. Like to think like you got metaverse now, you know, like that. So that means they can map out the world inside the computer, yeah, and turn that into a server. Then you can go on there and play the world like it's a game, you know, like that. That's what I think all this camera business is about. Scanning in the environment, you know, like that. Making sure it knows the size of things so that when you're running around in it, you don't make mistakes. But that's a mother. Because when you think about it, yeah, like they talk about all of these things, Terminator and Red Hair Tear. But when you put people like with all this virtual reality business on their head and everything there now, in real life, that's just like creating a Terminator. Because a man might think he's out here playing the game, but then he run up to someone and kill them, you know, like that. In fact, I doubt it'll be that deep, because obviously you'd have to know what you're holding in your hand when you put on the suit or whatever, but I think you get where I'm going with this, man. Like, you got some virtuality thing on your head. You can't see what's outside of that. You might just be attacking one monster, but the monster was really one old woman in real life. Now you're going to jail. You know, like that. You didn't even realize it was her. You just gave her one lick, but one lick was all it took. Yeah. But man thought he was playing the games, you know, like that. See if that stands up in court, how the court views it. Yeah. That's actually a mazza. Imagine getting assassinated by someone who was just playing a game. They had no idea. You get me? What's my man's name? Man like Putin planned it, you know, like that. He said, yeah, assassinate him. put it in the game, man. One of these kids are gonna lick him down. We'll wait till he gets to 75, 80. You know, like that. That's a mother. But careful out there. Yeah, bless up everyone anyway, man. Bless up the man then. Go do your thing now, you get me? The show's over. I'm gonna rinse off my hands then. And I got two the quick errands to run. You get me? Light work. Yeah, big up man like 360. Natty. Man like Shug and Suge. I think we're just gonna have to call Sham Sham and Shug because it's just getting too confusing, man. But here's what it is. So yeah, man. I hope everyone had a good Saturday. Man was alright. It was pretty good to be fair. Can't really complain. I don't know about this foot rubbing thing though, man. This foot rubbing thing is different still. Yeah, that foot rubbing thing is a mazza. I was quite surprised no one really wanted to talk about it, but at the same time, I'm glad we didn't, man. I'm glad we only spoke now when the video was off. I don't want to see what comes after. Oh yeah, man. Big up, big up. We're gone. Hey, that looks mad with the picture now, innit? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my different pictures loaded up for this thing now, man. That look mad. Yeah, I like that. I like that little idea that Born Rich to give me there to make the picture them big, you see it? Yeah, we can go back to look a picture, you know. Yeah. I don't know why it's not showing though. Like I can see it on the other screen, but it's not showing the little picture. It's alright, man. I gotta figure it out. I have to sort out the reception. You see it? Them big pictures there, you get me? Oh, you man, don't be jealous, man. I'm gonna figure out how to do it on the phone. Yeah. There must be a way in it, like if man can do it on the if man can do it on the laptop, then you must can do it on the phone. It's the same thing. It's not letting me do it though, to be honest. Yeah, nah, it's done out here. I don't think you can use green screen on the phone still. So anyone who didn't learn that little lesson there, like you need the green screen function before you can really get them big boy avatars there. Do you get me? If you want that big boy thing. You see me? Yeah. But if you don't want the big boy thing, you're cool. You get me? You can stay there with the little man thing that you see on the right hand side of your screen. Yeah, that's my little man avatar. You get me? That's why the character them little, cause it's a little man avatar. You know, see? That is the little man one. Now look on the left side of the screen. You see the big man them there. See the big man there. Big up the chest. Hey, that is slayed me. I'm not gonna lie. I know certain men are upset right now, but it's all right. You just need to get the laptop game up. You get me? Or if it's not the laptop game, then you have to get a computer. You have to build that. You see it? All right. I'm gonna go work out my new avatars now and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. It's almost done. But yeah, big up everyone, man. Big up Shug, Sham, Born Rich, 92 Dread, DJ 10 Cities. Everyone who was there, man. Everyone who was there. Big up. You don't know who you are. I'm out. One. Imagine all now. I'm still waiting for this thing to flip in, load up so I can lock it off. Imagine that. Mad thing. Joke thing. Sorry about that, man. Is there people still here? Who's still here, man? Big up yourself, man. Still there. Man like Suj. Big up Shug, man. Yeah, man. That was a decent little show. Let me try a little thing, hold on. I'm trying to bang a tune as well, like it just went dead. Let's see if it's gonna work this time. No, this thing's moving crazy. Yeah, sorry, I might not be able to do the screen shares for you, lot, man. It's just not coming through. Big up Sugar though. Like, I was trying to bang your more. Yeah, I was trying to play your track still. I don't know what's going on, bro. The thing's just having a media. See, this is the problem with online as well. Like, once the signal starts going dead, listen, you're finished. You're finished. You're in trouble. I should laugh. The joke's on me. You know that though, like it's like if you got a phone now, yeah, and then you was out in the wilderness now, yeah, Like you're getting chased by some, I don't know, random situation, like with people chasing you, yeah, bam, all right. And then the battery dies. You best have one of them charger, but if all of that's dead now, once there's no signal, there's no battery, nothing, like you're on your own. Like, you know, like that. That's a mazza. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, I hate the flipping when the internet doesn't work, it gets me really frustrated. Like that stuff gets you people mad, I can imagine, but I just get kind of irritated by it. I can just leave it alone for a little while or something, come back to it. But whew, especially if you're playing a game or something, that's when it gets mad frustrating. And the signal's just gone mad. It's just not working for you. Do you know, like that? Yeah. Yeah, that's a mazza. Because I don't understand how you're not hearing nothing. Oh, do you know what? Is that me? Look, idiot. Imagine I turn the thing down. That's a mazza. I should. Imagine that, you know. A man had the thing turned down. I'm just about hearing something now, but I'm not getting the whole thing. It's like my phone's getting better signal than the hardwired computer. That don't make no sense. Do you feel where I'm coming from, though? That's retarded. Yeah, that's a mazza still. I should be hearing it, though. At least. Did you hear that? It's like it cuts in and then cuts out. Yeah, that's a mazza. There's something wrong with the signal, man. Because that should not be happening at all. The signal's not that bad around here. Yeah, that's a mazza. Yeah, it's like my computer just slowed right down. I think maybe, I don't know if it's done an update or something, but something has slowed him right down. He's not liking this at all. You know what I'm gonna do? What I'd usually do, I'm gonna shut this bitch right down. Yeah. See if it comes back with the same temperament. You get me? I weren't really feeling the whole temperament there at all. Yeah, that was moving a bit nuts. I said that booting talk cat, he don't aim. Don't make me laugh. Imagine I still got things to do, you know, and I'm still here. I born rich. I'm waiting to see that link drop in the chat as well. I still ain't seen it in there. Oh no, hold on. Let me check again. No. Born rich. Me still not see it, you know. I don't know where my man's gone, but he's gone somewhere. So let's try that again because that was moving crazy just then. Yeah. Out to my Miss Story, believe. Like I did put the link in the chat, so it's in the chat, isn't it? Like I didn't even put the link in the chat. It's just in the chat. Like it gets dropped in there, innit? Like just look in the chat for the jokes and banter icon, and it's there, innit? Yeah, my computer's doing the most. It's trying to do some big update or something right now. I knew something was up. Yeah, there had to be something up there. I know you lot probably think I'm capping right now. They're like, nah, he is capping. He is capping. Watch. Oh shit, you got me. Let me flip it the other way. You see what's going on there, man. It says just a moment and all of that stupidness. You get me? Let me lock that off. So yeah, I wasn't capping at all. I don't even like that word capping. I'm not really a fan of it still, but people use it now, innit? You know, you have to just move with the times, innit? That the words get updated, man. There's like back in the day, we would have just said you're gassing, you know, like that. But now, a man's capping. It sounds like a man was saying captain, but he just couldn't say the word properly. Couldn't sound out the letters correctly. You like that one, innit? I born rich. If you're listening, that one was for you still. Man said captain. No, capping. Not making me laugh. Oh, the signal is so bad around here today. I don't know what's going on. They must be doing something to the signal because the signal has gone ridiculous. This is beyond a joke. I can't even deal. It's a lucky thing I got my phone. I'll be pissed right now. If my phone signal was dead as well, I'd be fuming right now. I'd be like, nah, I'm moving. Forget that. I need to allow it. All right, let's see what's going on now. All right, looks like I'm back in. It's still taking its time though. All right, let's see if we can play some Suge now. Yeah, the signal's still mad.
That being too cool cat. And two got stained. Yeah, said trying to bear jails. Trust me, bro, can't be tamed. Any ends stay in pain.
Yeah, man, just have to allow that, man. You're not gonna have to wait till next time. You're not getting no outro tunes today. It's one of them days, man. I'm sorry, the signal's just shit. Like, it's just dead. If I could do it off my phone, I would, but I don't think that's possible, you know. Big and serious. Yeah, I don't think I can do that one, man. I was trying to look to see if I could do it from my phone, but no, no, that one's not gonna work. It's alright, man. We got all the time in the world. I'm out. Yeah, if you want to catch some jokes and banter again, arrive next time. We're done. Bless.